Salute to the gang. Battle rap is life. Battle rap is life. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. All the good stuff. All this good stuff. Donate to the cause. Donate to the cause. How y'all feeling today, man? How y'all feeling today, people? What I miss? What did I miss? I've been gone for a couple of days. I've been seeing a lot going on. You hear this little snippet of clown real quick. You get content. Hmm. So I've been hearing that Clone was in the interrogation room, and I see that now. Then we about to go check out Clone's response to this. Y'all let me know because I know y'all probably way ahead of me, so y'all can make the comments. Y'all can pull up, let me know. Y'all know how y'all do. Y'all know how y'all do. But I'm about to check out Clone's reaction.
For this RICO case that I had, January 19th. I'm 12 hours in.
What up? Salute to Forecast Media. Salute to Forecast Media. That's where I'm getting this video from. Where Clone is, I guess, negating the allegations or trying to debunk them. Fred, what's the word, G? Yo, boy, that sound loud and unclear. Turn it down a little bit. Somebody else tell me that. Hold on, you talking about the video I was playing or my mic? You gotta be clear when you talk, bro. Are you saying my mic is too loud or are you saying this video? Because the video was bad audio. So I don't know what to tell you, but go check the video. They can do it. Talk to us. You have a hot. Yeah, the video was it's bullcrap. But yeah, the audio was crazy on the video. Hold up, you talking about the video I was playing, right? Come on, you gotta say all the words because you know I'm talking in between when you typing, sir. Regular chat etiquette. But I'm gonna assume that you're talking about the video I was just playing. Y'all go check that video. All you gotta do is type in clone interrogation room, and there's a clip up. I couldn't hardly understand it. I heard him say something about the industry. I heard him say something about SOS and Merck or some other name he said. He said two names for sure. And I'm hearing around the community that he said it was him. Now, I haven't seen everything in contest. I'm just hearing, I'm ranking, so everybody be sending me stuff. I'm hearing stuff, but I ain't never really sit down and actually respond to now. But we gonna check them out right now. Tell me if this video right here is too loud or unclear.
Let me back up. Straighten this shit out. Next time somebody come at y'all, man, this is my whole transcript of the bond hearing that I had. You know what I'm saying? So when these niggas pull up, make sure these niggas have this type of information next to.
Oh, he got the paperwork. Oh, he doing the paperwork party. This will we be asking from all of them. Okay.
Time y'all allow some bullshit to get by y'all and y'all want it down. You know what I'm saying? Nah, 16 people ain't enough people. Tell them nosy ass motherfuckers from Twitter to come on. I'm not doing no spaces. Like, I'm not going. The niggas was waiting on me to show up in some spaces. Like I'm finna pull up in y'all spaces or something. Like I wouldn't have started my own or something. Like, yeah, we finna talk about it. Well, I'm finna fuck up my date night. While we waiting on everybody to get in here, I got dusted dawn over fucking sinners. Motherfuckers be hyping everything up, overhyping every fucking thing up, bro. Like, it was cool. It was cool. I ain't got nothing bad to say about it. But shit, wait, they hyping this shit up like, nigga, I was finna see some super over the top killing scenes, some damn spectacular damn storyline. There wasn't none of that shit, bro. So yeah.
What is he talking
Yeah, it was
about?
regular.
Yeah, I know. I
I'm
like to
finna
read
fuck
the
up my
comments too if I see
date
them.
night to address this shit, but we're 12 hours in. This shit popped off at like 10 something last night. We're 12 hours in.
Somebody in the comments said get straight to the interrogation. Naming names. Right. So they on his helmet.
Thought I gave a good enough heads up for motherfuckers, but anyway, I don't see none of the bloggers in here. I want some of the motherfucking bloggers in here. That's what I want. Before we get to it, before we damn, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Jack, yeah, Jack. They dealing with a nigga that's gonna pull
No,
these.
I was just thinking about that. My man just said date night, and then we heard a nigga in the background. Y'all, I ain't gonna let y'all ruin my date night. Ain't that right, bro? Yeah. Wait, what? Double dates. Yes, I want to think good. I want to think good thoughts. So we just gonna call that a double date.
And he said, "Yeah, let me go get the tickets.
Huh?
Get the tickets for because then she said it definitely sold out sometime."
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I still got mine from paperwork parties. You know what I'm saying? You dealing with a nigga that's gonna pull discoveries out. You know what I'm saying? Transcript hearings and bond hearings and all this fucking shit. Yeah, I still got mine. I do paperwork parties and I still got mine. Ain't a motherfucking page missing. If you know, you know. But anyway, before, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're gonna start. I'm gonna address the video that's been going on. But before I do that, we gotta get these bloggers up out of here, man. Before we lock.
Talk to me, people. If y'all know what's going on, let me know in the comments. This video I'm listening to, did he clear his name? Did he clear his name up? I mean, I would love to hear if y'all up in front of me.
Bullshit
What y'all
to
think?
infiltrate on the motherfucker. I'm gonna address that. Just hold your horses with the questions right quick. Just chill. Just chill. That's what I'm here to address. All that. You still have questions after I get done. Trust me, I'm here to answer any question that you may have. But when I get done, I promise you, you won't have no questions. I seen what was going around. I made sure I skimmed through it, got all the information that I could. You know what I'm saying? On top of seeing who was jumping out the window and who was doing their due diligence. But anyway, back to these bloggers that y'all allow to spread disinformation without doing their due diligence with the position that they have been granted by y'all, the culture, this battle rap culture. These niggas' voices and shit is more important than the fucking actual battle.
He didn't clear it up. It's worse now. How? When he got all that paperwork, all he got to do is show us where he got that paperwork, for we can read along with him. Seems simple. It should be very clear if he's a snitch or not. I would assume, but I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? And it don't be about battle rap. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, after this video, I just want us to damn come together and get these motherfuckers, like, if you gonna be the number top 5 blogger, number 1 blogger, whatever, nigga, do your due diligence and get all the information. Cause before I'm finna get to it, y'all, but any one of them could have slid this to my inbox
Say a name.
and been on some real
Just
shit
say
before
names.
they
Say names.
went to clout chase
Why don't
without
they ever say
a
names?
shred of fucking evidence besides a 31-second video.
I'm
That
so
yes,
confused why these guys be like bloggers, and won't say what bloggers they talking about. I'd be so confused about that. Like, why don't you say names? You can't put all bloggers together. Fred, what's the word, G?
Yo, Brody, what's good? Man, chilling, man. I was just thinking that why he wasn't direct with the bloggers, especially when you up there like, yeah, we finna get right down to the business. You finna, you know what I mean? I ain't saying he did nothing wrong. I still trying to get right down to the business with it, but I'm like, you should definitely get to the business of the bloggers you think that will go and spread something crazy, or they not spread nothing crazy on him yet, but he didn't see them do other people, so he just commenting on the way they've done to others, not to him, and maybe that's why he don't want to be direct. Maybe.
Right, right. Let's see.
I am in. Niggas don't even do their due diligence. You could have went and paid for the discovery. You could have went and damn any kind of a 31-second video. And you know what? We're gonna hop into it right there. Let's get right there. First of all, let's all agree that a 31-second video of me in there, there's more to the video than that, right? That isn't how the video started nor ended in an interrogation, right?
I'm not agreeing.
All right,
with
so
nothing.
first question that I just want to leave y'all with, and we're going to spend a block on it. Why wasn't the whole interview sent through nor played? All I've been seeing is the same 30-second clip, and the interview is 15 plus minutes. Anyway, hold that. I got picked up the interview that y'all seen.
I like to answer questions that they ask us. I don't know why. You want me to take an assumption? Maybe because the person who put it out only wanted us to hear that part. Why do they ask us why? Why don't you just clear your name up? Why do they got a lot of questions for us? Y'all, I don't understand their methods of clearing their name up. Fred?
Especially when we ain't said nothing yet. We ain't said that yet. Like we already started talking, running our mouth or something. Maybe somebody did besides us. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm right where you at. Like just going to explain because we ain't questioning. We kind of actually stumbled upon what we would like to see, the paperwork part. We would rather you just go ahead and give us what we need, and then like you said, if we hear you out, we won't have any questions. So who questioned? I don't know. Wasn't us though, ranks.
Right. But for some reason, he questioned us and the fans. Oh, I think he's trying to say, you guys see, they're trying to set me up because they only put a clip out and they're trying to spin the narrative. Okay, so just give us the whole clip so we can hear the narrative. Ain't that simple? What are you talking for? What are you saying? What are we doing? Why are you, um, what's the word? Kind of like trying to make our brains think a certain type of way, prepping our
Yeah.
brains before you give us
Is
the
he
evidence. Like,
stalling?
why are you doing that?
Is he stalling ranks? I thought he was getting right to it.
Like he said he was. Maybe he's waiting for enough people to get in his Instagram. Let's get it.
On the tape happened January is when I got picked up from Warner Robins for this RICO case that I had, January 19th. 5 in the morning, rehearsing for a battle. They come scoop me up. I don't have no idea why they
Very.
came and scooped me
I'm surprised every time.
up. We gonna stop right there. I ain't gonna say I can't help, but I am one that I can have a conversation with law enforcement without incriminating myself or others around me, especially if I want to know something. I am book smart and street smart enough to not get different, try to get a different answer. You're not doing none of that on me.
Oh, we missed it.
Anyway,
No, whoever's his internet keep going out.
Yeah. Hey, ranks.
you
And
have a
another thing,
conversation without my lawyer.
Or
something I see
somebody,
him
whoever
doing
was
right now,
working.
ranks.
Go ahead.
So, yeah, something I see him doing right now, ranks, is like if you smooth, don't tell us like I'm smooth enough to talk to them and not incriminate myself. Because then you actually telling us that you did something wrong. You just know how to not let the police know. But even letting us know that you saying that you did something wrong, make them put eyes on you. So
Mm.
don't even let us know that. You see what I'm saying? Just say,
Mm.
I know how to handle myself in conversations. Don't take it further to implicate yourself that you do stuff and you know how to get by on them. because that's going not. It's not that we're gonna watch you, but that's gonna make the people whose job it is to watch you more.
Nah, I get your point.
Yeah.
Yeah, why say I'm smart enough to do crime? Just an example. But you're still doing crime though, right? So don't say you're smart enough to get out of or talk to interrogations or the police without incriminating myself. That means you did crimes. I don't understand that either, Fred. So you got a good point. Why he say it like that? Hmm.
I'm thinking, Rankins, he trying to give himself some more believability in the battle rap, but we don't need you to do that. We need you to stay out here. Don't
Right.
eh, don't say something to make you look a certain way to us, especially when you won't be out here for us to watch. Don't do that. You see what I'm saying? Come on, just stick to who you already is. Nothing wrong. You by you discrediting this stuff that's going on and just showing us the real paperwork. This boost you up. You don't gotta
For sure.
incriminate yourself in no kind of fashion, zero fashion. Not even saying I did something and got away with it. Stop with that, cause they're tracking back that stuff now. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
nah, you got a good point.
Yeah.
But he trying to
I
speak
dragged out
true
of my
still, I
home, and I
guess.
want to know why. I want to know why. And the information that y'all got, or that y'all heard in the video, before I address that. January, I got picked up, had to do a mandatory VOP in Houston County because I was on probation already. This was for a Cobb County RICO. So I had to do the. I did that January to March, where I got transferred to Cobb County at the beginning of March.
No, I gotta get. Ain't no way this is live.
Transferred, which,
Is a better live than this? Is all the lives? Was this his live chopping up like this, or do somebody got a better live? Do y'all know in the comments? Have y'all seen this live right here? And was it fluent? Because I'm about to go find another live. I can't just keep seeing somebody's live low if they screen recording. You terrible. If you ain't gonna do nothing, why even care? What you mean? What? Do something like what? Like support? Like support it? Because doing something. Because what y'all say doing something, y'all probably mean go hurt him, harm that man, or like physically harm that man, which is weird. We don't know that man. He didn't do that to us, so why would we harm him? But what would do is warn people about things. If we hear something, if it comes out to be true, then all you do is talk about it. That's warning others. So that to me is doing something, doing what the community is supposed to do. So I think you mean go harm him, a random person we don't know. No. Why would we do that? That's just who does that? So you're right about nobody's gonna do that. But what we can do is talk about it. Because you know something called characters. Yeah. If you talk about people's character enough, it actually hurts them in a different type of way. Especially if their character is flawed. Something like snitching or raping or you know, the things that we find important over here in this community. What you think, Fred?
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you. You know, more than likely, uh, people always like you can't be everybody enemy, bro. You can't be like, oh yeah, he did something wrong 20 years ago. I gotta hate him, but I gotta be aware. Like if I move in a neighborhood and I find that's a bunch of pedophiles, I gotta be aware. Don't mean I gotta go kill all the pedophiles. Don't mean I gotta go raid their houses. You know what I mean? I just gotta be aware of my surroundings. And that's what we're just trying to say is levels to this. And we on the level we supposed to be on. We ain't crashing out over here, okay? Or
Heard.
I'm saying y'all see right here in front of me. Yeah. All right. Now, After this bond hearing, which my bond was denied, there are six people that I can let you know that was present. Four of them got on the stand for me at this bond hearing. One of them was John John. One of them was a battler for my league. One of them was a Fox News reporter who had just did a story piece on me and aired it down here in Warner Robins. And the fourth person was a longtime friend of the family. This bond hearing was in March. Bond was denied.
You only told us one person.
I didn't get out to October. Spent damn near the whole 2019. All right. I paid $20,000
Sir, why don't you show us
for my paid attorney.
Show us that.
That is the.
I didn't know this how paperwork parties go. If you have the paperwork in front of you, while you talk, you should be pointing to your paperwork that shows this. I'm so confused why you would have your battle truth facts, but not show it to us. But whatever.
First point I want to point out on why it makes no sense for me. Y'all know, if y'all can go recall, y'all good at going to dig up the receipts. My family did a GoFundMe once we figured out what we were dealing with, and I got to Cobb County. We figured out what the lawyers wanted to deal with a case such as 2 counts of RICO. And the numbers were extravagant. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty hefty. Nothing under 20 bands. You know what I'm saying? So we asked Battle Rap to help clone. Y'all came up with a whopping $600. Thank y'all.
Dum-dum.
Hold up. Stop right there.
Are you kidding me, sir? Are you kidding
Terrible.
me? What made you? Who told you? What made you? Who told you to say that in your name speech? Are you crazy? Maybe I took it the wrong way. Pause. Fred, what is he talking about?
You were just talking about character flaws. There you go, right there. I tried to save him earlier when he was talking about he's too book smart and street smart to ever incriminate himself. Just incriminated yourself inside of battle rap. You think battle rap fans owe you? We pay for the battles, nigga. You get paid by the league who book you. We pay for the battles.
Keep talking. Hold it down.
Yeah, we pay for the battles. You get paid by the league. What do the battle rap community owe you? If you get $600 towards what you're doing, that's respect. Because it could have been zero. If you could have had $0 from the battle rap community, and from nothing you get $600. If that was $1 a person to come up to 600 fans, what you complaining about? That's not nothing to complain about, man. That's not nothing to complain about, man. That's not like a whopping. And then he's exaggerating it, and you know what I mean. And so he's not exaggerating the number, but the whopping on 600 is crazy. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Disrespectful. You better be glad strangers gave you anything, sir.
I told him, hey Rance, I told him $1 salute the mail. I told him $1 per person. That could be 600 people, nigga. That's respect. You know how many people stand outside in the snow? Maybe not in the snow, maybe the sleet, but in the hot heat down here in Florida. You know what I mean? In different places in the rain. I've seen them in the rain, and they might get $10 and be thankful from passing cars. They could be known like known in battle rap. They known in street bumming. They known for something to be on the street. Like you say, you on the street, you hanging. You know how people be, and this ain't directly to clone when I'm saying that piece. You know what I mean? But it's just crazy how you can't be thankful or grateful for what you do get. Why you can't be content for what was given, considering what could not have been given. Yeah, that's all I got right there, Ray.
Oh, Nitro in the building, Big Philly. What's the word, G?
Yo, boy, what's good? Yeah, I'm not really trying to say too much. I just want y'all to get through it. Just get through the whole thing, especially when Jack Boy Maine pull up. I just want y'all to hear the whole thing before I say anything. I mean, that's why I said what I said at the beginning.
All right. Appreciate you pulling up. Mailman in the building. What's the word, mailman?
And it's documented. Go pull it up. Y'all good at doing that shit. Anyway, we further proceeded,
No
my
thanks.
family
You
and
just
me,
told us.
to get the presentation for, you know what I'm saying, over $20,000, 20,000, whatever you want. It's documented. Why the fuck would I be doing that if I'm just gonna go point a finger? I'm finna.
Another question for us, Fred. Sorry, Nitro. I like to answer the questions they give us. Hmm. Hmm. Because you're disappointed in the people not getting enough money for you. Could that be? Don't ask us why. What you think, Fred? Yes, why? Why would I point fingers
Hey,
if it's a $20,000 bond? I don't even know what that even means. But he asked us.
Rex, I'm thinking more like the questions is crazy, bro. I don't know. How do he feel? Like we his old lady or something? No, of course we not. Right? So check this out. Was we out there with you, putting you in positions for the Ricos? No, of course we weren't. But yeah, we got a whole responsibility because you decided to get yourself involved in things, even the things that you were in before that would get you back pull up just because of the Rico. Like you said, a mandatory VOP, that's what violation of probation, mandatory. We would have been the ones telling you, nah, bro, don't do that. The same people who gave that 600, that's who you should be talking to and getting their advice for them helping you. They'll pay lawyer for you now and pay consultant, I should say. Hey, man,
Yeah,
don't go out in the streets doing anything that get you back caught up with what you used to do, man. You don't got to keep proving all that. Just rap about your old talk. You know what I mean? Or something. Use what you been did as your credibility. When you're a granddaddy, you can't. What you gonna do? You gonna go shoot a hippo then? You know what I mean? You gonna
yeah.
shoot a
When
hippo
he's
then?
talking about the cases, yeah, it's about to come up.
Crazy.
Let's go, Ray.
Me and my family finna scrape up every penny that I've been saving up. And, you know what I'm saying, digging into that savings. 20 bands to give to a lawyer. And I'm finna go point a finger. All right. Now, let's dig into this video.
I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry for keep interrupting. But to me, that's the very reason why you a snitch. If y'all have to pay all, if your mother and your whole family have to go into their savings just to get a lawyer, oh, you better do anything to get out of this. That's just common sense. So pointing the finger would be one of those. Why would you ask us that?
That's
Why?
why I
Why would
said
you act
it's
like
going to
it's
be
the
worse.
opposite? Why you act like
That's
it's the
why.
opposite? Sir,
That's why I
that's
said it's
why,
going to
sir.
get worse. That's why I said it's going to get worse. Just let it play. It gets worse.
I'm sorry,
If
y'all.
he
Hey,
sh-
Ray.
he should
What?
not be talking. Wait until y'all listen to
What are
this
you
shit.
talking about?
Hey, Ray.
Oh,
The automatic violation of probation. If they automatically gonna violate you, why wouldn't we automatically point the finger? What you saying? Like that don't make no sense.
oh my goodness. When you got the paperwork right there to clear your name, just show us, bro. Just show us. If you don't want to show us and it's fuzzy, just give us the link and we see it ourselves. It's very simple. Trying to pull on our heartstrings and all type of stuff. We don't care about your
I
family going into
denied
debt.
all
You got in trouble. Shame on you.
gang activity.
What you talking about?
You know what I'm saying? So, what y'all heard where the video started was me giving record label exec official
That's him hitting the
names
table.
because it was
Yeah,
documented.
he think we his
What
old
y'all
lady.
didn't know is that it was a music edition onto art, you know what I'm saying, collective said, which I was in charge of, which it was documented.
See what I'm saying?
And how I can prove it, there's two things I'm going to give you to prove this.
I can guarantee these two things, by the way you said that, it's not going to be an actual document. You're just going to tell us something. Even though you got hundreds of thousands of papers in front of you, I can almost guarantee that. All first watch.
Even happen to dig into all this paperwork that I have. Anybody
He showed it.
Pull up on me. I have plenty of paperwork parts.
He showed it.
There's no pages.
He ain't showing us nothing. You don't see nothing, but he's showing it.
I could really, you know what I'm saying, give you the ins and outs, but that's not what I'm here for. All right. We already established.
That's not what he's here for. We've been bamboozled, Fred. We thought this was the
Nah,
paperwork party. I'm
it
out of
gets
here.
worse. Just let it
I'm
go.
out of
It
here.
gets
If he's
worse.
not gonna, but
Listen,
sir,
it's gonna get
if
worse.
he's not,
It's gonna get worse.
Why, Rain? What?
Let it
So
play.
he
Let it play. It's gonna get worse. Let it play.
drew us in
Just
for
let
I
it
what?
mean, I
play.
think it's over. I think it's
Just,
already over.
just let it play.
We're gonna do the play it from now.
Let it
All
play.
right.
Just let it play.
That there's not no 31-second interrogative video. There's more to it. It didn't start like that. It didn't end like that. Why do you think y'all don't have the rest of the footage? Because the rest of that footage will let you know that I denied all gang activity and that I was letting them know that these are the officials that we have on file for Trey 59 Entertainment.
There's no way he just said that. What? He just admitted it right there. If you don't have no involvement, but you really are a gang member, and you give up gang members, and they get caught up and you don't, what does that even mean? Oh my! Please show us the paperwork. Do he ever
What's
show
he
a link
trying?
to this paperwork? Do he, yeah, please. What was he even saying? Well, maybe I missed it.
Yeah, what's he trying to say? What's he trying to say that like what it don't show you is that I deny all gang affiliation and activity, and I
That
told.
nigga is just talking. He's just talking. Just listen to him talk and bury himself. Just listen to him talk. He's just
Oh
talking.
my! Trey 59 Entertainment. So you saying that you just told him we a record label, entertainment business. We have no gang activities, even though you said I denied all gang
Yeah, right.
activities.
So why he say we? Why he
Yeah,
say
you
we?
should have said we.
Us.
You're right. That's
He didn't
why
say
it
I.
came up. Yeah, that sound crazy. What happened to them? What happened to those people he named? Did something happen to them?
I
Oh
don't know.
Lord.
I would love to know. I don't.
Oh,
My
Lord.
God.
Let it
And
play.
there's more to it. It didn't start like that. It didn't end like that. Why do you think y'all don't have the rest of the footage? Because the rest of that footage will let you know that I denied all gang activity and that I was letting them know that these are the officials that we have on file for Trey 59 Entertainment. First point to prove what I'm saying is true. Go look at my charges. I was charged with 2 counts of RICO.
No, show us. Show us.
Not criminal gang activity, which they go hand in hand. I was not charged. Repeat that. I was charged for 2 counts of RICO. No criminal gang activity.
Oh
You know why?
Oh,
no, no way.
pause it right here.
Hold on, hold on,
What?
hold on. He about to tell us why.
Repeat that.
Hold on. What?
I was charged for 2
Oh.
counts of RICO.
Uh huh.
No criminal gang activity.
Right.
You know why?
Why?
Because I was able to prove
Uh huh.
with documentations and such things
And names.
that there was a music thing going on.
What?
And the names that I named were part of that.
You just said because you did not you're not a gang member. You switched it that fast. That fast you switched it, sir. You just told us because had to prove that you're not gang affiliated because they're supposed to go together. But then you said this. What are you talking about? Which one is it? Or is both? But you said it's the first thing to prove. Hmm. Maybe I'm confused again. Fred, let me guess, Billy. Let him keep talking. I'm confused right now. Somebody help
Let him
clear
keep
it up for me.
talking. Let him keep talking. Keep on talking. Go ahead, nigga. Keep on talking.
Wait, what? I'm so confused now.
So that's number one.
That's one.
Here goes the
That sounds like a
further
good one.
point that a lot of y'all miss. After this live is off, go fact check this one
Oh no, we
immediately.
gonna fact check it
And
now.
you'll know that I'm not lying.
No,
Without me having to go through this table of contents and go
he's
get my
showing it again,
USB
y'all.
drive
He's
that
showing it
has
without
my
showing it.
full
Look,
length
we
interview.
see it, we don't
What
see it.
someone just chose to take 31 seconds out of and try to paint this narrative on me. You know what I'm saying? Like the main point. Anyway, go back to the interview that Piper Boy wanted to gangster grill 30 times. Go back to the interview and you'll hear the detective say, so who else was in the industry?
Interrogation, you mean, right? I'm talking about go back to his interrogation, like that snippet we saw, right? And he said, "What?"
To
Yeah, we
gangster
went back.
grill 30 times. Go back to the interview and you'll
I
hear
think he mean the
the
interrogation.
detective say, so who else was in the industry?
We didn't. What? He said, "Who's?"
He's
Didn't he say who y'all?
lying.
Didn't
That's
he
it's
say
the
who y'all
clip.
later? We got
No,
the
yeah,
clip.
Real
exactly. He
quick,
said,
y'all.
"Who's your leader?" He said,
Right.
"Who's your leader?" And he's making shit up.
Why would you say? Why would you
He's
say
just
something that
make.
we clearly
He's
hear?
just talking. He's
But
just
he told us
talking.
to go back. Why would you tell somebody, "Hey, go back"? Since y'all so dang smart, why don't y'all go back and
He's
then
trying to give you something to
fact check
do.
me? I mean, but when we do that something and we see that they don't say that, then what? We know you lying,
Then,
nigga. Why would you do that? Why would you
oh
say,
well,
"Look, I'm lying"?
oh well.
That's not so smart, Clone. I thought you said you
Not
graduated.
at all. He's not that smart. So go ahead, let it
You
play.
say you say you was a
Let it
you got your,
play.
sir. You say you had your master's, sir. You lied to us.
You lied. The lie detector determines that was a
What?
lie.
Sharp, sharp. What is going on here?
I can sit in the interrogation
Man,
room and talk to them all I want.
this
The lie
nigga.
detector determined that was a lie.
One
I'm
of the
smarter
first
than
mistakes.
everybody in the room.
One of the
That
first
was a
mistakes this
lie.
nigga's. One of the first mistakes this nigga making is this is his declaration of I'm not snitching, right? I'm
Yep.
here to provide all the information to prove I'm not snitching. I
Right.
got paperwork and everything else.
Right.
But why you telling us we need to go back and listen to it instead of you already having the documentation playing it for us so
Because
that
y'all
right
not as
now
smart as
as you're
him.
saying it, we can hear what you're talking about.
Now,
Right.
what you just
He
said
said
right there,
he
when
said
he
it the
get to the
best
end of
because
the
we're not
video,
smart as him because he said he graduated from masters. We didn't do that. So
but
he's
what he
smarter.
just
He's
said was
smarter than
perfect.
us.
What he just said was perfect. Now remember what he just said and watch what he says at the end of the video.
Oh
Remember
my
what he
goodness.
just said.
Oh my
And
goodness.
this nigga also said one last thing. This nigga also
No, no, no. You
said
can say two or three things. I think it's really
he
over. If
he
you're not gonna
I'm
show us the
just
video, sir,
telling
I
I'm
don't want
just
to leave.
going I just told them what they already knew or what they had on file. Nah, nigga, they wouldn't be asking you about nothing on file if they knew. They asking you that to confirm their suspicion, not for you to just agree because they think they got a nigga. Nah. Confirm to us that these niggas are quote unquote in the in. First off, they not about to nigga. You are not no young money, bro. They not about to ask you who else in the industry. Like that language itself don't even sound right. They about to ask you, clone, with this fake ass little rap label about the industry. You not even in the industry. What are you talking about? But
And
come
they didn't
on, bro.
ask him that
This
neither. We
brother.
didn't even hear. We
I
never.
never
We
heard
never
that,
heard
but the
him
fact
What?
say.
that he thinking
I
he could be slippery with that is crazy to me. Like they
I'll
asking
tell you
me about the
exactly.
industry, like he P Diddy or something, like he
I'll,
Hove or something. Bro,
I'll
you
tell you exactly
clone.
when this is over with. I'll tell you exactly when it's over with. Let that John play. I'll tell you exactly when this is over with.
And every time they say this is clearing their name, I am so confused.
Now, if y'all don't go gangster grill that and point out that word because I've heard it. I had to hold up. They missed that, but I understand y'all didn't get the backstory that I just provided, which all the names that I named were documented on a record label. I wasn't giving them no gang activity because I denied all gang activity from the time I walked in there.
Right. And you said that's not the full clip. You have the full clip, so just play it.
You feel me? And that's why I wasn't charged with criminal gang activity. I was charged with 2 counts of RICO. Where's that? Where's that? 2 counts of RICO. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, he reading it now without showing us.
It wasn't no criminal gang activity. It was just 2 counts
Not even
of RICO.
not even how
No, y'all, look, we just did. Look. He said 2 counts. Tell me if y'all can see 2 counts of this. I see Rico. I don't see 2 counts. And it's look how little he look we show.
Of RICO. You know what I'm saying? Not no.
Look how he
it wasn't no criminal gang activity. It was just 2 counts.
Bro, the corner of the page.
And you know why?
yeah, the actual information is right underneath what he's showing. That's crazy. He's not showing the charges, even though the RICO is the charge. But that's like how do I explain it?
Why wouldn't he even show the 2 counts?
Charges. Yeah, it's 100
Yeah,
other
right.
charges
Show us
in the
all
RICO.
of it. Right.
Yeah.
Show us the full thing of the RICO
If you
charge.
saying it's not violent, then it should show drugs. This should show some other type shit. It should explain the RICO. It ain't just gonna say RICO. It's going to have the explanation of the crimes in the RICO that you and your conspirators, because you ain't by yourself in the RICO. So you trying to explain how you separating yourself by saying you ain't do no criminal activity, nigga. That's what you supposed to say when you snitching, because you saying they did it. Like, what are you talking about?
Right, and they already been watching you. If it's a RICO, what are we even talking for? It's the feds.
They got it on file that you confirmed.
Right. They already know. That you.
They just need you to confirm.
Right. Confirm it, right? Come on. Oh my goodness. This is classic. Bad news.
That the names that I named were part of music.
Show.
Go listen to the fucking interview that they posted. They forgot to take that word out. The officer asked, who else is in the industry?
The video that y'all saw is only 31 seconds and it's flawed. But this is the second time that you want us to go back to this flawed AI words taken out video. Huh? Why would you do? Why would you keep pointing back like Sharp said when you have the full one? And then it makes sense for you to play the. You should have had the fake one and the full one and the clip. You should have it, not us, and play them simultaneously, or show us the contents of it in the full one. Very, 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 very simple. I think I learned something like that in maybe 4th grade, maybe 4th, 3rd, might be 3rd. I learned to do things of this nature to clear up stuff. Mm-hmm. we know the order of things.
Absolutely.
Why?
Chronological order, you know?
Right. And we also know since we was young, third grade, maybe 4th, if somebody come to us trying to make us feel sorry before they get to the explanations, they're trying to bamboozle me. We know that already. We've been through that when we was little kids. So that definitely not gonna work for us. We don't care about the backstory. Tell us why we here. You know why we here. Why don't you clear it up? And then after you clear it up, then it's celebration. Tell us your whole life story because we here with you. Yes. You beat it. You cleared the name. We was here anyway. Of course we gonna listen. Not before you tell us. Hey, y'all know something? This movie that I went to watch, you guys, wasn't as good as I thought, huh? Crazy. The tactics is beyond me. It's beyond me. I don't understand.
And I proceeded to give them names that I knew was on these documentations. So, Any other questions that y'all have, feel free
Oh,
while we're on here.
is that it?
I'm gonna start looking down the comment section. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro, he
And
tried to skate right
y'all,
now.
please feel free to ask me any fucking thing because I still do have.
So he's done with the explanation. Now feel
Nah,
free to
nah,
question it.
just let it rock. Let it rock. He ain't done yet.
I know you know the rest. I know you know
Oh,
the rest,
all
but I'm
right,
saying
yeah,
that
that
right
ain't done.
now, won't he trying to close it out? Ain't that what he's doing right now? Trying to get up out of there. Now, obviously, we got more video. You said Jack Boy jumped up, so people ain't gonna let him just leave right there. If you thought that was clearing up with all that paperwork there, oh no, sir. You must say more, show more.
An event to run, and I got my dog from the airport. I stayed up to go get my dog from the airport. Nuts.
Double date.
What's better, bro? How you? Man, us, bro. But I still got a fucking event to run today. You know what I'm saying?
You said date night.
But yeah, any questions? I don't see nobody like anybody.
You
Hold
switched
on,
it.
hold on,
You
hold
said it
on. I
was
know
your
this shit
date
be
night.
tripping sometimes. Sometimes
Why
you
would
gotta
I let the
swipe
fans
and
disrupt
then
my
you
date
know what I'm
night?
saying? Nah, I seen
Now you
questions
got an
earlier.
event that you're doing with your homie you just got from the
Type
airport.
anybody. Am I making
Double
sense or
dates.
am I blowing? John, I got you, bro. I hear these motherfuckers was talking. Oh, John running us.
He told us John took the stand for him, y'all. We would never forget that part. Why would you tell us that? Why would you tell us? John's up there because somebody told John you said his name. John said, "Hey, stop saying my name, sir. You clear your own name up." What?
Stable of rats and shit. Nah, this ain't that motherfucker. And I
What he
seen
known
anybody
for?
that says something slick, because what you didn't do was hit my line like a real nigga.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? What you didn't do is hit my line. I ain't faulting you for not speaking up on my behalf. My motto is stay out of it if it ain't your business.
Oh,
But as a real nigga, ain't nobody hit my line but one nigga. Shout out to you, Devin.
You don't
Consistent
get out
basis.
of the
Shout
business.
out to you. Yeah, I'm gonna shout you out.
You expose them. You don't mind your business when you know a nigga a rat. You actually get louder and say, "Hey, don't do nothing with him. He might tell on you." That's what you do. You don't, "Hey, nah, bro, don't say nothing, bro." No, bro, we're not harboring rats around this motherfucker. At worst, we harboring fugitives. You know what I'm saying? What are you
right, it
talking
works.
about, man? Relax. What are you talking about?
Right, fugitives at worst. That's a fact. Then we might mind your business, your first rule, because you said that's your main rule. So you would rather us not say nothing at all, which makes no sense. But then the second rule is call your line for you can lie to us. You sound crazy. Why would I call your line? We don't know you. We don't know you, sir. We gonna want you to clear your name. We only gonna do what we doing right now, like we did with everybody. Do you look like we call Audie Boom? Huh? Did we call bad news? What are you talking about? Why would we call you? Who do you think you are? Mel said he feel entitled. $600. He spent on that and then he put it in his toilet. I ain't even gonna use that money. I'm gonna take my parents' savings for the 20,000. Nigga, you forgot you told us you only got 20,000 collectively in your whole family. So 600 is richer than a whole family, nigga. Stop playing with us.
Ah, the
You
nigga talking
forgot
about they put up in houses and shit, but they ain't even got down payment money, man. What is he
20,000.
talking about?
Man said 20,000. How
How
dare
many
him?
people did you need to get that 20,000? Inquiring minds want to know. Man. I just
What?
want to
You
know.
pick on it and he got the nerve to pick on us. I can make
Yeah,
one
because he the
phone call.
street
One
nigga.
family member.
I would hope that you had at least 80% of that on your own. If you the nigga getting caught up in the RICO, why do you
Right.
need
You shouldn't even ask nobody. 20
you need
bands?
collateral for 20 bands? Come on, bro. You gotta put up a house. I can see if it was 200 bands. I get it. Your mother house, you might got 20,000. That's a car, bro. That's a weak ass car. That's a Ford Neon or something. Come on, a Dodge Neon or something, man.
No, for real, Sean. And
For
he
real.
flexing with it. He flexing. He
Yeah.
flexing with it.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
My nigga, real niggas do real shit. I'm gonna shout you out. Shout out to you for putting me up on game while I'm trying to enjoy a date night. My niggas trying to tarnish my name like I ain't kept it solid.
He caught a
And
date
tried to
night
throw
game.
your alley
See, I
oop to
won't make
niggas
it
that
up.
was too slow to catch it. The fuck trying me like that?
Oh! So when he called him snitch or him giving that information up to the interrogation room is a alley oop. So maybe the police show this to his homies, and then his homies say the same thing as him. Because them niggas won't smart enough to catch my alley oop by saying my name. I can't believe this. I can't. You was right, Philly. It got worse, bro. What? The nerve. That's what you called that? I would love to see his homie's face when he said that. He called that a alley oop.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna talk your
not knowing that the first nigga that snitch gonna get the best deal. So that's not an alley oop. You actually that's a turnover. You threw it away, coach. What are you
You dropped the
doing?
ball, sir. You
You
actually
dropped
dropped the
the
ball, gang. You was the leader, and
absolutely.
you
You threw it out
you
of bounds,
forfeited.
man. What are you doing?
Oh my
OC.
goodness. I can't believe he's saying this. I hopefully everything he's saying is just fake and then the paperwork actually clears his name. Because what he's saying, definitely not. He's actually making it worse, like Philly said. So maybe you should stop talking, like Philly said, and just show the paperwork next time. Oh my goodness. This right here is
If don't
crazy.
nobody have any questions on anything that I didn't answer on
See, Philly, he's trying to stop.
A Game with the record,
See?
it was in addition the music. It was a music edition.
A music edition. 8
A
game.
Game was a game.
What's a
It was a
game?
music edition that I ran.
What's going on here?
A music
What?
edition,
And it,
bro.
It was a gang and a music edition. He
What a
didn't say
music
and.
edition.
He said it was a gang music edition that I ran. Wait, what?
I ran the gang, but only the music edition.
How's that
No,
a gang?
bro. No, no,
That's what
no.
he proved to the police.
Yeah,
That's
this
how
is
you
when
got
you
out.
separate all that bullshit you was just saying about the industry. Because now you're admitting that it was a gang, but you trying to claim that you only ran this. You should have said that initially. This is
Right.
what they always come with some bullshit at the end. If you trying to bullshit a nigga, bullshit out the gate. Have
And
your
my thing
bullshit
is,
lined up. You know what I'm
and my
saying?
thing, my thing is, if you really the rapper and you not doing no crimes, and then the people that's involved with your company that you just that's so famous happen to be gangsters and actually doing crimes, and then the feds come and get us, but you never did anything, I think we will call you a civilian, sir, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. You didn't do anything wrong. The crazy part
Facts.
about it is you're trying
Facts.
to somehow be maybe tough talkers. I don't know what you're doing, but you're not. I was the leader of a gang, is what you just said. That's not the same thing as I'm a civilian just rapping. So, like you said at the beginning, you just finesse the police, and we all know that. But it's not really finessing. We call it telling on your homies. That's not a finesse move to the police. They say thank you. Thanks for your information, sir. Now we lock up these guys.
Right. And they offer you a burger and fries and shit, you know?
That's not a finesse move. Oh my goodness. But that's
Hey,
allegedly because I haven't did my paper. I don't know if anybody got locked up or nothing. I don't. I'm just listening to the story. I heard allegations. I hear him. He not clearing it up. Talk to me, Philly.
it's over.
Thank you. I can leave because they don't get no.
Oh no,
It's over,
it
right?
definitely ain't over yet. No, 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 no.
Oh my goodness, but it's over. It's definitely over.
Wait a
I
minute.
guarantee it's over.
Wait
The
a
question.
minute.
But we're
I
gonna
got
There's
laugh and
more.
clam
information, and
more.
that's why I
Oh yeah,
didn't
it's
get
gonna be more funny
charged
things, I'm sure.
with criminal gang activity. All right, date night with your nigga that you picked up from the nigga, bro.
Oh, somebody in the
All right,
comments
I'm
said
not finna answer that. You almost got blocked.
this nigga said date night with the homies that you just picked up. You have to say yes, double date. Like that's the only thing that will clear you up real quick. You have to answer that, bro. You said date night. Then you said you picked up your homie. Y'all about to go out that night. So say yes. Date night is with my homie and our homegirls. I mean, our girls. Say yes. You about to block the nigga. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the nigga
They don't
not
know how.
secure, man.
They
Not
don't know how to
secure.
handle no situation, bro.
No situation, bro. That's how you know that these allegations could be real. Pressure.
You have to say yes, yes, yes. That's what I was talking about. You keep telling you tell us twice. My homie. Date night, date night. We try to put it together. So date night with homie. What? I'll block you. Like, oh, we can't make this type of stuff up, Fred. I gotta hear Fred. I ain't heard Fred in a minute.
Hey, bro, this is like, man, what's wrong with him? What's wrong with him? I'm trying to figure out. He's boasting, and did he really? I didn't really hear when did he say it was a gang? He's the leader of a gang. Really, after that, dang, Razor can't hear you.
He said ape, because somebody asked him in the comments, ain't ape a gang? He said, yeah, ape is a gang, a industry edition that I ran. He forgot to say it's a gang, but what I ran is a industry thing. I just stole ape. Yes, it's a gang, but I just use that same name for this industry. That's the regular way to say it. But he said it
Yeah,
like ape is a gang because he's still trying to sound tough. Yeah, I'm a leader of a gang. I'm a gang member. We already know that you go around saying you're a gang member. So just because you finesse the police, we still know who you are, bro. So you can't no need to lie to us. I was like,
but
you know what I'm saying?
did this information that he gave did it free those people off of that gang?
Obviously not, because he said y'all mad at me because these niggas ain't smart enough to catch the alley oop. What that mean? That mean they didn't say what you said and got locked up. That have to mean that. It has to, bro.
How?
Yeah,
That's
it's some souls in jail
that's
right now
terrible.
because of him, man, for sure. 100%.
Oh hell no! Oh yeah, I can't even. I'm
It
off on
wouldn't be
that one.
nothing to clear up. He'd just be able to bring them on stream if it was sweet. If those was his homies for real. Like they
And
saying
like I
I
said,
snitched on
sharp.
y'all.
What is? And like I said, sharp. What is the dumb enough to catch the alley oop? That has to mean that, right? What else could that possibly mean?
Absolutely. Yeah, when you say they wasn't smart enough to catch the alley oop, you saying that they refused your snitch angle and they basically took it to trial and blew. That's just what it is. And that's fucked up because he think that he gave an assist and that they didn't take it. And so in his crazy mind, he think that that's like a good thing. It's their fault they in jail because he snitched, but he don't look at it like that. That's weird. Yeah, I snitched. Y'all should have just snitched like me. Like, why y'all letting snitch? Like, what? Like, what's up? I
Right.
gave y'all
Bad
the
news
alley
is
oop.
right, and bad news that he told us at the beginning. I'm smart enough. I got my master's degree. I'm educated. Right. So you're
All right.
smart enough. You're smart way of snitching. See, you guys, this is
Yeah.
the way you actually get through, and the people don't think you a snitch. You was
Be
wrong.
wary of them intelligent thugs, man.
Yeah.
Be wary of them college graduate gang members, man.
It
Be
makes
wary.
sense why he rapped the way he rapped too, because that's how he talked. I always thought he was putting on a front the way he rapping. No, he talked like that. He's authentic. I'm like, he preached. Why? I bet you he don't talk like that. Oh no, he does talk just like he rap. He's missing his calling, actually. Mm-hmm. Preacher, get out the game, sir. You're supposed to be a preacher. You hear that voice?
They was on legal documentation. Get that? Let's not use words like that. Paperwork. No, they were on legal documentation for a music record label. Wasn't nothing about it paperwork, but I mean it's technically paperwork, but it's not that type of paperwork like you're trying to insinuate, buddy. Next question. You're gonna have to show the work. They don't believe you. At this point, like, go do your own homework. What I just said, those two things that I just pointed out. That why didn't they post a full interview? A job.
Bro, what are you
You think
talking?
I'm gonna go? I mean, all my shit.
Why didn't they? I mean, that's the classic one. That's the one they always say. Why don't they show you proof
Ah,
instead
he
of
about
them
to say
showing
it.
proof?
He about to say it. He about to say
They
it.
always try to hit us with that. No, 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 no. That's not how it works.
Go
You're
do
supposed
your
to.
own homework. Although I'm here being the instructor about me snitching, so I am the teacher right now. I want you to go do your own homework about the paper that I got right here. I got the syllabus right here.
He
He can
about to say
explain
it.
everything.
Let it play. He about to say it. He about to say it.
Nah, go ahead.
It's right there. It's right there.
It's here. You think I don't have my thumb drive? You feel me? Like, it's not my job. Job is to show you how stupid y'all are for not asking these questions. Like, all right, why the fuck didn't we get the full interview? And second of all, why is it just now happening? Which is something that I'm still working on. But any question to like it points and then go. I want somebody to go do it. You know what I'm saying? I can do it. I got you. I got you a little bit later. I've been busy running to Atlanta Airport to get my battler. You feel me? For Wartown Battle. Shout out Wartown Battles. We got a smoke sessions today. 420. Happy 420 to the, you know what I'm saying, the chiefest. We got some more questions.
No, you're supposed to say the event was called Date Night. This guy, man, forget what he's saying. He forgot. It's date night, sir. It's not called smoke sessions. It's date night. This guy.
I mean, you're gonna have to show the work that don't believe or not. I'm not the only one more confused today. How are you confused? What are you confused? Hey, Louis Flea 13. What are you actually confused about?
He's so
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I
sarcastic.
ain't trying
It's
to talk in
just it's
circles.
painful.
I'm not trying to like. Let's be direct.
It's
What the
so
fuck you
painful.
confused about?
You don't even want to
So he
ask him no other
confirms.
question. Like, I'm confused. Like, all right, what you confused about? Like, I can't be no more clear. Go ahead, tell me specifically. All right, never mind, sir. I'm pretty sure you're gonna say the exact same thing. I got it. I got it. I got it. Like, bro, that's not how you
Now
talk to
with the
people who
government.
just
Yes,
trying to
I
figure out
confirm
what's going on.
being dragged out of my house by the whoever you want to say they were. Yes, I confirm being dragged out.
Can you imagine, Shark, him saying it was the government and then telling us whoever we want to call them? Nigga, who are they?
Right, right. Might be his
Can you even
co-workers, man.
imagine?
Maybe he
Can
got
you
dragged out to
imagine?
go to work, man. He ain't want to go to work that day. Hey, you got to come and do some OT. They dragged him out to bed, do some OT,
Right.
man.
What?
Yeah,
Whatever we want to call them, so we can make your story up. All right, there was the government, and then you did snitch.
right.
What? You told us
If
to
we
make
get
it
to
up,
go off
whoever we
our
want to say.
discernment, yeah, we get discernment and public
Why would you
opinion.
tell us to just say any?
You
No, what? Not what we want to call it. Show us what to call everything. Show us the proof. Then we know what to call anything. We don't want to call you no snitch, sir. That's why we're here. There's some people that already saw that clip and just start saying, "Oh, he's a snitch. He's a snitch," because that's how I look. We ain't gonna do that. We don't want to call you that, but you're making it very, very hard, sir, because you're not showing us a very simple paperwork. I know it ain't that simple, like I'm saying, but you can show us. You can show us because sometimes you show us this, be like, nah, let's see this part. Then you show us that part, and they're like, that's not quite saying you ain't snitch or not. If you took the stand, talked to investigators and all that, now you got to show us everything you said on the stand, everything you said in the investigator room, and that might take a while. You
Yeah, and if
understand?
you're not willing to show us what was said, then it's safe to assume that you said some left hand shit. We don't gotta go
Especially
all
the
the way to you
allegations.
snitch.
Yeah.
We don't gotta go to you snitch. I'm not fucking with a nigga that's willing to do some left hand shit with the police. You can't even be hot around me with the police. If the police
Right.
stand across the street and you got the joint on you walk and you keep adjusting your pants, you doing hot shit to me. I gotta get away from you. So you can't even do that type of shit. Right? So he's not separating himself from hot or police type shit. He's simply trying to say, I didn't get on the stand, put my hand on the Bible. I didn't snitch. That's what he's trying to claim. But there's 1,000 ways to skin a cat.
In the interrogation room, saying names is one of them.
100%. And then you supposedly got the thumb drive. You shouldn't even be talking. You should just
While
be
we talking,
showing the video. The
that's
whole
it.
video. That should be all the proof you need. Don't take no paperwork and don't take
Actually,
that.
that wouldn't work if because remember he said on that video he's telling the police that he don't have no involvement in gang activity. So why would I don't want to hear that either? You saying that to the police? I mean, interrogate. That's something your lawyer that you fight with, not to the interrogation room. That's obviously sounding like you're telling. If you're saying
Absolutely.
trying to
The
say
weird stuff
I'm
when
not involved in it when you clearly are. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Where's
You
that
clearly are.
$20,000 lawyer advice to tell you to shut the fuck up? How are you getting interrogated if your folks just put up $20,000? That how your lawyer not present? Like, hey, my client ain't answering none of that. Like, what's going on? The math ain't mathing when you talking about bag and lawyers and snitching and interrogate. None of that goes together, right? Ain't no interrogate. If you knew that you had the money, you ain't saying shit to the police. You damn sure ain't talking to the police. The only time you talking if you got a bag is when the motherfucking judge say you want to speak a piece or something, right? Other than that, when the police pull up, you pulling out your motherfucking lawyer card. Call this number. You know what I'm saying? And if you got the bag, you get locked up, you call your lawyer, and then all correspondence go through them. At no point do you get interrogated if you got a real live lawyer, and if you do, shut the fuck up. Simple mathematics.
That's their advice to you, sir.
Yeah,
That's what they would
absolutely.
tell
That
you.
ain't my personal. That's what they should tell you if they worth they $20,000 they charging you.
Right. We can beat this. This is very easy because you are a music. You end up beating it. So it wasn't that hard of a case, right? All you had to do is tell. I mean, your lawyer will tell you to tell. We know that much. Yeah, this is your only way out. I believe you. Especially if you telling your lawyer, no, 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 I'm innocent, I'm innocent, I'm innocent. You trying to fight that innocent thing. Your lawyer gonna try their best to fight whatever you trying to tell them, and but fake believe whatever you're saying. But you're lying to your lawyer, and then like I don't even get why he's told us that I showed I finessed the police to not put gang related stuff on my RICO charge, even though that's part of a RICO. What does that even like? What can that possibly mean? What
The
does that mean?
only
Why would you tell
way,
us that?
the only way you finessing the police is down on bending knees. Pause if need be. And I ain't even talking no homosexual shit. I'm literally talking like, oh, I apologize, man. I'll tell you anything you need to know. That type of shit. You're not
Yeah,
gonna
that's
sit
right.
up there and try to out
Cooperate,
logic.
right?
You're not gonna out
Cooperate,
logic the
right?
police because
No way.
if they feel like you think you smarter than them, they gonna arrest you because of that. You know what I'm talking
Absolutely,
about? So all that
absolutely.
master degree will play against you as a black man, right? But now you telling us that you finessed them as a black man. The only way to do that is to be in 100% compliance. Yes,
Well,
sir.
we'll
No,
see what
sir.
he say.
Do you need to know
Like
this?
it
I know this. I got this. That's the only way to finesse the police.
He's
It's
about to
called
tell you what's up with that
cooperation.
paperwork. I'll tell you what's up
You're
with that
right, Shark.
paperwork.
It's called cooperation. You're 100% right.
You know how many times
Cooperation.
I tried to logic myself out of a ticket and damn near went to jail? Trying to be like, nigga, I
Exactly.
wasn't going. How can you prove I was good? They're not trying to hear that shit. Nigga,
No,
what?
no,
You going
no. You
down,
follow what
nigga.
we say. Right. You do what we say in the line. And then you might
Absolutely.
have a little grace. You might have grace if you do it the
A
way
little
we tell
grace if
you.
you following all rules. But if you're
Right.
not following rules, they take that
Ah,
same
right.
education as aggression. They take that
Yep.
same shit as aggression. You know what I'm
That's right.
saying?
Well, to us dummies, of course, because he said he got his mess. So he's smart. He hit us with the he's smarter than everybody anyway. So he left us like,
Nah, they
okay, so
weaponizing
maybe
your intelligence is what I'm saying. They gonna weaponize it.
right, right, right. He's smarter than that though. He's smarter than even that.
He's smarter than that too, right? That's what he claimed. With simply a master's degree.
Right.
Right.
My house. And before they processed me for intake, yes, they pulled me in an interrogation room. Yes, that was me, buddy. I just confirmed that. What else your question is, Harlem? Jen, TV. Like, next question.
If you'll be a
You missed
Harlem
the
nigga to
whole, you
ask me
must have just got in
straight
here.
up,
Yes, that
straight
was
up.
me,
Hey,
bro.
let's get the first thing out the way. Is that a Tubi movie? What is that? AI? This nigga said, no, that's me. With his head up high, y'all. With the same sarcastic voice. Yes, that was me. And I do what I want. Right. So thanks for at least admitting that's you. So now we're gonna go back to the clip. Did you hear industry? No. What did you hear? Leader. Why didn't he tell us that in the real footage it says industry, but the footage y'all heard it say leader? Why did he say that? I don't know. He's smarter than everyone. That's him.
The nigga trying to use battle rap tactics, trying to act like he said a bar, take credit for a bar he didn't write. No, bro, that nigga said leader. Nigga, what you talking about?
We heard
Motherfucker,
leaders, sir.
I
It was
heard
a
leader.
little altered. It was a
It's a
little
little
altered.
awesome, right? A
You
little
got the clear
muffled.
version. Yeah,
Yeah,
you got the
right.
clear version. Let's hear it again on your
Yeah,
version.
you got the version where you can put the CC on the PD, nigga. Put the caption on that motherfucker. Let's see what the words say.
See what it say. Come on, bro. Crazy, bro.
And I just put an outline together for y'all.
Uh-oh.
Put a little preview on how much time I did. And one thing I forgot. Let's not forget that there was a whole 15 minutes of fame employee in the courtroom with me when I had to plead guilty.
It was you two, bars.
I had to plead guilty to 2 counts of RICO and go to a sentence hearing, which is where the judge.
What happened though, bars? Did he snitch? He wouldn't even tell us the name of who they would go to. There was somebody in the room with me. So ask them if I snitch. What? You got the paperwork right there where you just proved you did.
And I'm gonna give you a clue. It was 15 minutes of fame.
You kind of halfway tell him again. Just tell us the name, sir. You did it in the video. Oh my goodness. You told him John. This nigga said it was 4 people that I can tell y'all all the names to that actually was testifying for me. John, blah, 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 blah. Bro, you only told us John.
Yeah, them niggas had no idea you snitched, bro. They probably was up there being character witnesses, bro. They was vouching for your character. Had they knew you was snitching, that same vouch wouldn't have been there because your character would have been in question. You
Allegedly.
stole some character witnesses, man. You finessed them. You finessing. You think you finessing them.
No, we're not getting. I'm not letting John slide. He knew exactly the case, and he went up there. He would have testified for bad news too. That's his character. I like that narrative better.
I like that narrative too. That nigga that stole so much money, it sounds like he'd do some shit like that. That's a fact.
Yes.
John, you on the clock. You on
Yeah,
the clock.
you knew John. What happened?
What happened?
You interviewed next.
You probably started getting them for the low, get the battling for free because you had some intel on them. Mm-hmm.
What are the odds? Y'all? See, that's the thing they said. It was somebody from Bullpen. Remember the first thing, the first clue we had when they said it's somebody from Bullpen. You know how many people say Cologne? I saw the post because he had a DNA Tooth had it. People were saying Clone's name. It ended up being bad news then, but they were still right. Clone, like you know what I'm saying? It's crazy how God work. Crazy. They was thinking you was a snitch already. Y'all,
Right,
you need
that's
to
a
go
fact.
back to go look at the post, bro.
I do remember that. I remember the whole time. You just reminded me as you kept talking, for sure. I do remember.
They thought it was you already, Clone. That's tough. That's all legend. I don't know, y'all. I don't know nothing. I'm just saying his explanation is clear up game's terrible. My Miss Rank has always said this since the beginning. These battle rappers need, you said we call it PRs? What you call them PRs, right? What they call PRs?
Oh, yeah.
He said they need
Yeah,
PRs. They don't
public
know.
relations. Yeah, they need
He
some
said they don't know how to talk.
They
She said they don't know how to talk.
for sure.
She been saying this since the beginning, and she hit it on the head again.
100%.
His friend, you don't even need a PR. You should just need me. Like, nah, don't say that.
Nah, for sure, you need a homie next to you that's gonna kick your foot every time you start talking to. Hey, relax.
Chill. Let's just wait it out.
Pass him the tree or something, man. Hit this tree right quick.
Yeah, don't play. Don't press play yet. Don't go on the internet yet. Let's just have it. Yeah, let's have a paperwork probably. Just me and you first. I go through the paperwork. I'll be like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Because it looked like
you're gonna treat it like a battle. I'm gonna be the person. Yeah, I'm gonna say, nope, you lying. That ain't true. You still got to control the crowd, though. You got to.
We got to be strategic, bro. We got to be strategic about this. We just can't, because on face value, you look like a rat. I ain't gonna be lied to you, legend. I'm just saying what I would have said if I saw it. It's all story, y'all. But right. I'm sure the paperwork make him look crazy. That's why he's not showing. That's the only thing I can assume, because that's the first thing I do. I won't even show you that.
It gotta be super crazy. If you can't show none of it, it gotta be super crazy. gotta be super crazy. You
Gotta
you
be
You
you
crazy.
not
gotta
willing to show us just the minutes,
you gotta
just
see his
what you
attitude
said.
when Jack Boy come up.
Oh yeah, you did say Jet
You
Boys coming
gotta
up.
you gotta
Decide
see it.
on how much
Watch his
time I do.
attitude.
We have a whole 15-minute of fame employee who was in there and got snippets. Probably got the whole thing. I don't know how much he got. But he posted battle rap saves battle rapper from getting
So
15
it
to
made
20
you
years.
snitch now.
Shedding positive light on battle rap.
I'm so
Now you
confused.
saying they want to snitch.
I thought he said this little $600 didn't do nothing for him. That little petty 600. And then you bragging about a post, and this is your actual proof for us. Look, you guys, see what it said? The 15 minutes of fame. But you just said it said battle rap saves battle rapper from going down. So with the money that we gave you, that you act like it won't nothing. I know you want us to go there for a whole different reason, but I'd rather stick to this reason. Cause I remember you
Think he
saying
mad.
$600 for nothing.
I think he mad that it wasn't enough and that he had to snitch because all they came up with was $600.
Makes sense.
So
That's
he
the only way
blaming
they
us.
can afford.
Yeah, he blaming us because we didn't come through. So y'all the reason I snitched. Damn.
Yep, I would be mad at us too. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
me too. I
Gotta blame
mean,
it on somebody.
I'd be mad at myself because I could have just booked a couple battles, no show, got the deposit, and got
That's
six hundred
true.
dollars. What
Yeah,
we
be
talking
mad at
about?
John John first. Yeah, be mad at John John
Absolutely, be
first.
mad at
Right,
John
right,
John.
right. Don't be mad at us. Yeah, yeah. Don't be the last people you should be mad at.
Right.
Right, right. We try to actually help you. You know what I'm saying?
And
It's
all
600.
this
I
snitching,
gave it all
they
up.
did get the mayor. They did get the mayor after all that snitching. So I wonder how that correlates.
Governor,
The governor, the
feds,
mayor pulled up.
mayor. That all sounds the same to me, but no, who am I?
Because one of the segments and arguments in me and my attorney's defense was that I was thriving so good in battle rap and
Yes,
using
I
battle
guess that.
rap,
I
the
guess that.
success
I
and
guess that.
the monetaries that I gathered from battle rap to not only take care of all my children, one of them dancing all around the world, which is, y'all see it, I share it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a very active father. That was another pinpoint. You know what I'm saying? It was a lot of, but he had that and he posted it. So y'all think he sat in the courtroom while I'm getting a sentence hearing and, oh, Mr. Bascom agreed to cooperate, wah, 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 wah. And he gave none of that information to
Bro,
y'all?
you snitched in the interrogation room. What you talking about? They took said document, went to go holler at your peoples like, hey, yeah, I probably don't want to fight this nigga because we got some shit. So it's possible that you never got on the stand because them niggas folded under the pressure of knowing you was gonna snitch. What are you
Mm,
talking about?
mm, mm. He said he got mad paperwork. Why you got all that paperwork for? If it's just that simple, you
It's
making it
coming.
seem mad simple. You got all that paperwork for nothing.
Come on, bro. You got to make some shit make sense.
I mean, that didn't make sense what he said.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Not at all. Check him out again,
I don't.
y'all. Watch me break
So
it down.
y'all think he sat in the courtroom while I'm getting a sentence hearing and, oh, Mr. Bascom agreed to cooperate, wah, 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 wah. And he gave none of that information to y'all? Come on, bro. You got to make some shit make sense.
That makes no sense.
You know what I'm saying? So, I don't see any more questions popping up. I mean, am I? Oh, hold on. Here we go. There was nothing to tell. What the fuck are y'all not? All right, show us the paperwork. So you think I'm finna go through this whole 2 hour? My bond hearing was 2 hours and 40 plus minutes.
Okay, that's why.
You think I'm finna go through? Look at the table of contents. This is just the table of contents for the discovery. This isn't digging into it. Dumbass, y'all say some retarded shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know
This is
what's
the
so retarded
table of
about that, and you
contents. We're
proving
still
it.
going, people. We're still going. You know what I'm saying? So hold up. You think I'm finna spend my
This nigga said, y'all say some of the dumbest stuff I ever heard. You know what he responded to? Somebody saying, show us the paperwork. You know what he did? He showed us. But you know what he didn't do? Clear his name with what he just showed us. He literally just went through all his paperwork without being direct of what we're talking about. But he did show it. Show all of it. Look. You think I'm gonna show the paperwork that you told me? You just did. But what you didn't do is still do it the way we want you to do it. To clear your name. Not even the way we want, the way you should do. Clear your name with it. Not just show it. So it's not a stupid question. Like what's stupid is you showing it without showing it. That's stupid. But the fan's stupid for asking you. You did it.
Yeah, that's
Come
literally
on,
what a
bro.
paperwork
Come on,
party
bro.
is
Come
going
on,
through
bro.
every piece of paper. That's a
He said he
paperwork
did it
party.
mad times. He said I did it mad times. I had plenty of
And so
paperwork.
he
So
didn't
you
have a
know.
highlighter and circle the main things to know. So when he have it again, so he just keep going through it over and over every page every time he do it. No, nigga, you done separated that shit before. You done highlighted the key points that prove you weren't snitching. But now you got motherfucking. Come on, man. Come on, these niggas crazy, man.
Precisely, Shark.
Crazy, bro.
Precisely. Stop playing with our intelligence, sir. You've said you've been through your paperwork mad times, had plenty of paperwork parties. So why would we have to go through all of your paperwork, every single and read every single word, your name included, your date of birth included? Like nigga, we don't want to hear none of that part. Why
Right,
you
nigga,
acting
you
like you
got a
have to read
master's
that part?
degree. You got a master's degree. I'm sure that paperwork should be marked up, circled up. It should be lines. It should be bullet points and all that. You saying you got a master's? That's how you take notes. You don't think this is important enough to be done had some shit circled and ready for this moment? If you done did it already? Come on, man. Come on. It don't make
If you
sense.
did, he said he did it already,
He
so
said
that
he
was a
did it
good
already
question.
multiple times. I had many paperwork parties. Oh,
Yeah,
really?
that's what he said. I
Really?
forgot to mark it.
Ah,
I
so you
forgot to
know
mark
how
it.
this go, and you just
Right.
refusing to do it how it's supposed to go.
Right. I get it after the first time. You would say I had a paperwork party before. You said lots. I had lots of paperwork parties. I've been ready. Look, I'm the type of nigga that pull out these papers every time somebody even talk about it. Right. But none of those times you decide to mark it up like Sharp said. Go to the important parts. None of them times.
None
After
of
the
them
first
times it
time,
was
so the second time you were looking through it, you're like, dang, I should have marked it up the first time. I know that had to cross your mind. You still didn't mark it up third time, fourth time, fifth time, sixth time,
right.
how many times? You said a lot of times. So however many times that is, that's how many times you didn't mark it. For us to just show is very easy.
And
You got a good
nobody that
point there, Sharp.
attended these parties willing to vouch for you. No battle rapper was not under was none of, at none of them parties. None of that. John ain't come to the paperwork party to say, hey, I was at one of them paperwork parties. I'm standing with my man because I was there. I read what he not showing y'all. Nobody's saying that. So who was at these parties? It must have been one of them industry parties. Oh, oh,
my
okay, we
paperwork
getting
before
somewhere.
you kill yourself? What you can do, this is all public records, people. And this is what the top bloggers could have did. This is all public records. Go buy it, motherfucker. Go buy it. You can skim through it yourself.
Wow.
Go buy it.
Wow.
Go buy it.
Wow.
That's one thing about me. I bought it and kept my shit. I paid for it. And
This nigga said go buy it 6 times.
You
What he
got a
said?
whole paid lawyer. You had to pay for your discovery. Bro, this shit don't add up, bro. What is we talking about?
He said I had to go buy mine and
He
keep
had
it.
to go
So
buy
we
it.
was right. I mean, we was right. You had plenty of paperwork. Why did you go buy it again when you already had it for these paperwork parties you was talking about? Right. You still didn't mark it up. You still didn't highlight nothing.
Why would you have
You
to
want
buy
us
it
to
if you
go
got
buy
a
it.
whole paid lawyer? He got a whole paid lawyer. The lawyer got
I didn't.
copies of all that. You don't have to buy that. You paid for that. Like, what are
I
you
mean, I
talking
didn't.
about?
Yeah. That's true. I definitely got mine. I didn't buy it. That don't even make sense
You
to
don't
buy
have
it
to buy it. Now, if
again.
you ain't got no paid lawyer, I don't know how that go. I ain't been in that situation, but so I don't know. Maybe, but he claimed he had a paid lawyer, so he under that law. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what I'm saying. I mean, in the instance, we definitely had a lawyer, so maybe you're right that it just come with the lawyer fees. Maybe I didn't know
Yeah.
that. I didn't know that. But he said he had a lawyer too, but he had to buy it. So yeah, that's weird. That's still weird. Maybe he got to buy something that he didn't have. You know how they go into more details? Because I don't think mine was all the
Right,
way. They had every minute. You know what I'm
right. Yeah,
saying?
maybe
He
for the
talking about 5
stenographer,
minutes.
he bought the stenographer and bought the
The minutes,
pictures
yeah,
and
yeah.
all that. You can get all that.
Yeah, I ain't have all that. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure you could go buy that though.
Yeah, you could
But
buy
why
that.
would
You
we buy it?
definitely
But why would we buy it? The fans, because I can understand a blogger like somebody like me, right? You asking a blogger like me, not like me, but because I don't say just go out and say you snitching, but somebody a blogger that would just say, "Yo, he a rat," just clout chase off your name and say you're a rat already. A blogger like that to do their due diligence, right? We'll follow it like that. We'll do our due diligence if you can't clear it up. That's how we follow every case. We hit an allegation, we go see the person, try to clear it up, and then we figure out from there if he's lying or not, and then if we should look further into it. Some
yeah,
people are slicker than others. I don't think there's no need to go further into it with you. It don't sound like it, but we about to see what Jet Boy pull up because you just mixing your stories all up and it's laughable. You know what I'm saying? I will wait till the next time with some paperwork just to give you the benefit of the doubt. You're like,
yeah.
because it looked crazy for you.
What you don't want is what he's asking for. You don't want a dep to go buy your paperwork because he gonna make you look crazy for the content, regardless of what he say. So you having it, you explaining it is always gonna be the best version of it. Thinking a
But
blogger gonna go spend their money, and then it turns out you what? Before they get to saying you not a snitch, they gonna make their money first because they had to buy the paperwork. So be careful what you ask for, man.
yep, and he's not only talking Luciano, he's actually saying names. He said John John's name. I heard him loud and clear.
Just for dumb shit like this. Because you're not going to play with me. I keep it too solid and real with everybody. For anybody to play with me. Now, why this happened, it'll come out. The truth always come out. I don't sweat
Background
shit like
noise.
that I can't control. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to try and keep the grades from coming. You can't sweat shit you can't control. I don't know, but it's going to come out. And I'll be there. I'll be paying attention. I'm always on 50. You feel me? So, any more important questions? So they weren't on paperwork till after they were named. All right. They picked me up with this paperwork. Yes, they were already on the RICO to answer that question, Grand Aquarius. We were already being watched. And
You think I'm gonna show y'all all this paperwork? Huh? He turned the camera around just now. Let me show y'all. Look how he showed his paperwork again this time.
with this paperwork. So they weren't on paperwork till after they were named. All right.
Tell me what y'all see. What y'all can read.
They picked me up with this paperwork. Yes, they were already on the RICO to answer that question. Aquarius. They were all.
I get so tired of them showing us evidence like that. It really pisses me off. I ain't gonna lie. I
For
call
sure.
it better fact. I call it better truth proof. Bro, we don't know what that said. We don't know what you even talking about. Why would you show it like that? Show it at least like you showed the other one in the corner of it with your finger over it and just show this one word, Rico.
Ah,
Like, at
shit.
least show us like that. If we see one of the words, this guy right here,
He don't want you to see.
he don't want you to see none of the
See,
words.
in this paperwork, yeah. What?
In this paperwork right here, it says everything that you saying and it don't. Hmm.
Oh, this
Like,
the
bro,
paper.
ain't no way, bro. And you think that works. Only
Right.
for a kid. That wouldn't even, I don't think it would work for a kid. Not my kids, and my kids 8 and 5.
You gonna realize the internet a dark place. A nigga gonna screenshot
Mom,
that
are
paperwork.
you sure that's not gonna work on kids? Because
That
I'll be
ain't gonna
trying to
work on kids.
I
For
do a
sure.
little magic trick, right? I do a magic trick that should easily do on kids. They say, "Let me see behind your back." No, no, no. Let me
Right,
see in your pocket.
right,
No, 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 no.
right,
Let me see right there. That's my
right,
kid. So they not gonna fall
right,
for
right. 100%, 100%.
you think we stupid kids? No offense to stupid kids, bro. You think we? Come on, bro. Like, no, we grown. There's no way you can show us paperwork this far and just say anything. No. But they do it every time, y'all. Battle Fats did it. Battle Troop do it. Everybody do it. If they got paperwork, even Gitchy Gotti. See them? Even Gitchy Gotti did the same thing, going through the paperwork man fast. See y'all, this. Like, bro, what are you doing? Just give us the site, bro. Like PR, baby said it. PRs.
We were already being watched and investigated for a RICO.
Maybe the boss is a
Yes.
PR.
I provided paperwork of us being a legitimate music
He
label
got Adam Swamp looking crazy.
because I was in charge of it.
So why wouldn't he at least show us that part? He's saying I provided paperwork that we are an industry. So you got a paperwork that you provided that you're an industry. Yes, you dang right your homeboys is not smart enough to catch that out of you.
Yeah, nigga, you the only one that had the LLC? What you talking about? It was in your name. What you talking about? So you snitched on them boys, man. You know, I'm good because I got the LLC, so all my stuff is under
What?
the
Because it
label.
was in my name.
It
Like
was in my
what?
name.
But
I'm
how
in
would
the
they help
industry.
them? How would they help them? Come
It
on, bro.
don't.
I
It
thought you said
don't.
it was an alley oop. So then what you should have said is I showed that we, instead of saying you, the whole thing was you did say we actually this time. We was an industry. So if we's an industry and it works for you, why come it don't work for them? Let me guess. You don't want to talk about their case. It's still pending. Right.
And
So we
and
just
and if you the leader, they shouldn't have to say it. You should be saying it. No, them look, they under my label. I got the label. They don't. That's not no game. They are under my label.
now you
My,
got a good point. He just said he was
right.
the
And
leader of
here's
it.
the
Oh,
paperwork to prove that they under my label. You ain't gonna
yeah,
hold
he
them
said,
down. Come on.
bro, we just called him up again, Sharp. He just said that he was talking about being what the people in the clip was talking about was their industry or their music label, right? That's what he's trying to convince us, even though we know that's
Right.
flawed. But let's
Right.
say we take his word for
Right.
it,
Right.
and they did say, but we did hear leader. We hear change the industry, but we said leader. So they asked him, "Who's the leader of your record label?" And you said SOS in another name that's locked up. That's what you said. But now you're telling us right here that, oh, it was a record label that I proved to them that I was the leader of. Wait, what?
Right. Right. I thought it was the boys who names you said.
Case closed, y'all. It just got caught up. That's case closed. It gotta be. He forgot. He said that. He forgot that he told us that it was an industry. They was asking for the leaders of the industry. But now he's the leader. So that's what he mean, y'all. He finessed not only them because he's the leader, he finessed his homeboys somehow because he's the leader.
To
Because
thinking they
Sharp
was
got a
the
good point.
leader.
No, you're right. So
Right.
thinking they was the leader because Sharp was right. Like if you're the leader, how do your homies, the people that's under you, get caught up, but not you? That's a valid point. But we already
Right.
know the answer because we
I'm
heard the
learning
clip.
to
You
mediate
said
because I'm
they was the
smart.
leader.
Right, to
You
be
said they was
smart.
the leader.
I had my masters. I knew they was doing criminal activity. I went and
Oh
started an
my god.
LLC on my own. And
Oh
so
my
now I
god.
never even told them. I never told them I started an LLC. So he is the leader of the group. I just own the business and I can separate myself by saying I'm the owner of said business.
Ooh, so maybe that's what he mean by alley you. Maybe he did tell his homies, this is what we should do, homies. We should all get LSCs just in case the feds is watching us and we can use this. So they so dumb they didn't do what I
They did.
did. So we thought he
Right.
was talking about the interrogation. So maybe he was talking about that. We give you the benefit of the doubt. See how we do it here, y'all?
We give you some rope to
Yeah,
hang yourself. We gonna let you
y'all
talk.
still gotta see how his energy change up
We
when
just
Jack Boy
giving him
come
some
up.
rope. We just giving him a little rope.
Give
That's
a
it.
little
A little rope. See what he do with
Yeah.
it.
Wayne said his
And the people
energy
that I was
change up
naming
when Jack
were
come up.
executives of that label.
sick.
I've been around since then. Yay, yay, yay. Tell them niggas stop fucking playing with me, bro. All that stacking shit, yeah. Like, tell them niggas stop. Like, if it's like that, here's another fun fact before I get up out of here. I'm gonna read through all these questions and make sure there's no more important ones. Another fun fact that, they're going to pop up. I can't think of everything in one sitting, but here's another fun fact for y'all to digest. I was a double OG, ranked a double OG. For anybody that understands, that's a pretty high ranking fucking official. You know what I'm saying? This is documented. I'm not capping, ain't no nothing. Double OG. I'm supposed to be fooled if I done stacked on somebody for real. Like,
He'll say one point to make him look cool. You see how he just said I was a double OG to try to make himself
Double OG.
to make himself
Document.
look cool, but he forgot. He just told us that he finessed the feds out of Rico for not to tie him in no gangster stuff, in no affiliation.
How do
He just
how do
told
you
us that.
reach
How is
how
that
do you
possible
reach
if you
double
already
OG?
documented? Yeah, if you and
As
he says
double OG.
documented.
Right.
How's documented that you double OG, but you finesse the feds to think you not? How? What are you
And how
talking about?
how do you rise in the ranks of your gang to become double OG without doing shit? Like,
See,
how
the
does that
problem
work?
is y'all don't understand because y'all motherfuckers got a high school education. He got a master's. That's why it don't make sense to y'all.
Bachelors,
Watch it.
bachelors,
Watch.
respectfully,
Watch.
bachelors.
It ain't a
I
master's
got
though.
a
He's a
bachelor.
master.
It ain't no master though. Yeah.
Master. He's a master.
Yeah, I got a degree too
He's
now.
a master.
Let's be fair now. Hold up
Oh, you
now.
got a. Oh, you
But
got a master
not
too.
a master.
I got a
Not
degree. We
Is
ain't
it a
gonna put
master?
we just gonna say it's some degrees too. It can get hot in
Oh
the
man, y'all ain't got the
say.
master. You gotta have a master.
I
nah, I
definitely
mean,
have
I don't
been
got the master.
I've been a master.
You know what I'm
Oh
Certainly.
yeah,
saying?
Sure.
The
I definitely got
master
my master's degree.
beats Rico's. You ain't got no master. You can't beat a Rico.
I
You
cannot.
right. You might be right about that. You might be right about that.
You
No,
know what
but
I
listen,
mean?
Sharp,
Wait until the rest of the
y'all
joints
hear
play.
me though? But
I'm
like,
waiting for
it
Jack
messed
Boy Maine
itself
to come up.
again though. But it's already he did dug it. There's no way he just said he beat the case. He separated himself from a Rico because he's not gang affiliated because that ties him. That's what he said. But he's documented as being double OG. I don't understand. You said that to brag, I get it. But now you got to make it make sense to what you said before. I bet you he not. There's no way he is.
for real, like, I told for real, like, how many times have I been back and forth doing what I want freely? And that's not the boast. It's just like, I don't have that in the back of my head because,
And that's why he had so many paperwork parties, y'all, allegedly. Because he separated himself from the case by snitching. And his homies in real life, because he is double OG, been questioning him ever since. What he don't forgot to tell us
You
is,
know why?
are you still here? Like, are you good? Because he had like his homies couldn't have violated him and he not blood no more. How would we know that? How would we even know that? Nigga, you clear your face gonna clear up in a little bit. All they do is violate you out of the game. That's it. What? You know what I'm saying? So we now you gotta prove you still in it. You know what I'm
And like,
saying? You got too much, you're doing too much talking really.
Let him
yeah,
talk.
you're
Let him
It's
doing way
talk.
too much.
crazy.
Let
And the
that
fact
man. Let that man
this
talk.
nigga, this go ahead.
Oh my
boy,
goodness. I want to hear Sharp more.
I had
Talk
events
about
up
some
there,
streets.
countless battles up there. You don't see me moving around like somebody's after
Bro,
me.
hold up.
That's what they
How
I
you
all
gotta
gonna
say.
say.
post the interview?
I gotta
That's what
say
they
this,
all
bro.
say.
Bro, you know why the saying is snitches get stitches? You know what that implies? That implies that they still alive and they can walk around. The saying is
That's a
not
fact.
snitches die, it's snitches
Right.
get stitches because they snitch. So it's only but so much you can do to them. So of
Right.
course you're gonna be comfortable walking around. Of course you can make threats, idle threats to niggas that may want to do something to you, but they not because they think you a snitch. Like, bro, you
Right.
don't get to have it both ways. You don't get to be double
Exactly.
OG on Friday and be a snitch on Sunday morning. That ain't how this works.
Mm.
See, that's why you don't got a master's. You got to work harder. You got to work harder.
Yeah, I need
Once you
more
get that
credit hours,
master's
but that's
degree,
the
then you
class I
know
can't
what I'm
sign up
saying?
for.
Once
I
you get
can't
to
do
that master's level,
Gotti, man.
then
I can't
and
do the
only
criminal
then,
justice.
grasshopper.
I can't
Only
go
Yeah.
then,
He forgot
grasshopper,
to.
will you
Gotti
understand.
or Vixen route.
That's
I can't go Vixen or
right.
Geeky Gotti,
Right.
man.
He forgot to tell us he got a master's in criminal justice though. No, we don't want to do
Exactly.
that. You police them.
Exactly.
So you tied to the Illuminati or the Masons and that type of stuff. It's still government. You can get off like that. Right. But you still the law, though. You still snitch, though. Yes, you got favors and stuff with the government because you got your masters, like you said. Right. But that don't mean nothing. Did you tell or not? Did you get people locked up? That's all we care about. None of that
Listen,
extra
man.
stuff, sir.
Listen. I'm gonna give up Sharp and I'm gonna give up, you know what I'm saying, rankings, but I ain't giving up no niggas over in Philly, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying right now. All right. I get them niggas, I ain't giving up no
That's
niggas
so
from Philly,
tough
you know
because
what I'm saying?
I'm from the place where that quote come from, man. That's dirty. That's dirty.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's not
That's
my
what's
job.
Nah,
what, you know
this
what I'm saying?
crazy, y'all.
But
I ain't
y'all
gonna
can go
lie.
buy it.
Now I do
Go
want to see
look
his
up, you know what I'm
Timothy
saying?
case
You know, I
because he ain't
gave
gonna
you the
say
year
all
it
this stuff to
happened.
Jack Boy.
You
Don't
know
worry.
what kind of
Jack
case
Boy
you're
gonna tell
looking
him to show
for.
the paperwork.
Go
That's the
do your
best way.
homework. This is not my job. My job is to answer and negate what I seen, the evidence I seen, which was this 31-second clip that y'all ran and jumped out windows
Who
with.
be telling them that? Who tells y'all that's what y'all supposed to do?
You know what I'm saying?
And then the craziest part about it, they act like they not part of the community when other people try the same tactic and it don't work. But they still try it. You was in the comments when it didn't work for Kid Slay like this. Or Adi Boom. So why are you trying it? You know where we went already. You was
I think
there.
my man got the answer for this one. Go ahead and say it, player. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and tell us
Keep it
why you
going.
telling us. Telling us why you ain't
Go
got our
ahead,
masters.
man. Let that Joe play. Get the Jack
Nothing
man.
in
Get
it.
the Jack man.
You're supposed to. You don't tell me
The
We
what
ain't
the
got our
fuck to
masters,
do.
mess. We
man.
ain't smarter. We ain't
This is
smart
my
enough. I know.
life. You don't tell me what the fuck to do. I didn't incriminate anybody. I can't help it that some people don't know how to talk without incriminating themselves. So they put it as a rule. You're not supposed to say nothing in the
You
interrogation room. Nigga, I
the
say what the fuck
charge
I want,
is
as
you
long as I ain't
incriminating
snitching or telling
others.
or incriminating
See,
anybody.
Yeah,
this is
man.
when he lose me, bro. This shit
He
ain't
telling
about
his game. This
incriminating
is what he tells
yourself.
game. He tells
You
game members this
right.
because
You
these are questions game members say to
yeah,
you. This is
hey,
what they say.
hey, they not smart enough to not incriminate theyself. But they on
Mm,
your same criminal RICO card and they got
mm,
more time than you.
mm.
But they wasn't smart enough to not to incriminate that's because you incriminated them. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. By not incriminating yourself, you incriminated them. You double OG. If something happened and you saying, damn, my gang did that, I didn't do it, then who did it? Whoever else on the indictment with you?
Mm, mm,
Message.
mm, mm, mm,
I
mm.
can't help it. I'm a smart enough black man to do that. Yes, I'm a collegiate salutatorian
Sir, and he
associate.
don't realize that he's not talking to us. You're not talking to civilians, commoners. You're talking to gang members when you say that. Your own homies. So you got that type of
Right,
temperature with
right,
your friends, nigga?
right.
Look at you. You think you're above us and your friends. You mad at us, they your homie's not smart enough to take your way or something. And you talking to us like, no, that's what you said to your homies at the paperwork parties. These are exact words. This is how you talk to them.
Don't know how to talk without incriminating themselves. So they put it as a rule. You're not supposed to.
Not they. In front of them, he say, so y'all put it as a rule as I don't supposed to talk to the investigation at all. But I don't care what y'all say. Even though I'm in the game, and that's what the rules is. I don't care what y'all say. I do whatever I want because I got my masters. Are you kidding me? You want us to believe that's how you talk to your game members? I doubt it. I'm not a game member, so I don't know, but I just doubt it. I just seen some activity once or twice. You're not talking to them like that. So why talk to us like that? We don't care, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We just, are you safe? Oh, you all safe? I ain't nobody out there. I ain't bet. Because we thought if you snitch, you might want to dodge. You know what I'm saying? We heard that y'all get disciplined for stuff like that.
Say nothing
So you
in the
good?
interrogation room. Nigga, I say what the fuck I want, as long as I ain't snitching or
Y'all heard
telling or incriminating anybody. I can't help it. I'm a smart enough black man to do that.
it?
Yes, I'm a collegiate salutatorian, associate degree having motherfucker. That's a street
not
smart.
masters, associates.
Oh, you just an associate. Oh, you's a
Ah, come on. We
cashier
thought
as a
you,
college
I
degree.
thought you had your
You's an
masters,
associate.
nigga.
Oh, you's a Walmart employee degree having. Hold up,
this nigga,
man.
this nigga act like he
Yeah.
had his masters the whole time. And you got your associates. Right. You ain't that much smarter than me.
You an associate splinter. You ain't even master splinter. You an associate splinter, nigga.
Y'all didn't even hear that last part. He said he likes salad too.
A solid Centurion? What the fuck is even that?
Yeah,
That
I didn't know.
nigga.
Yeah, I didn't know that was.
Like, when
What
do
is
you
that?
have
What's that?
time to
Yeah,
do gangster
What
shit
is
when you
that,
get to
Billy? What's
sign up
that?
for that? When your
I
name
like
appear
grilled
on
chicken
lists like
salads
that?
too.
I
We,
don't like.
like, which streets was you in when your name on those lists? I'm trying to figure
Well, you
that out. I
know,
never even
grilled
heard of that.
a good grilled chicken salad is delicious. I like those. Delicious.
Oh yeah, me too. Me
Crazy.
too. Me too. Oh my goodness, this guy is hilarious.
Or
He's
incriminating
entertaining
anybody.
on a battle
I
rap
can't help
stage
it. I'm a
and
smart
on a
enough
regular
black man to
this
do
week.
that. Yes, I'm a collegiate salutatorian, associate degree having motherfucker. That's a street smart motherfucker as well. You're not going to talk circles around me nowhere. I can't help it that I can have a conversation with 12 and not incriminate them. I can't help that. But I did.
Have a
So fucking what? You're not
conversation
going to
with
tell me that
12
I can't
sound
talk to anybody.
crazy.
Next question.
I mean, you can have conversations with them.
Now, I know, but not when
I
you've
mean,
been
they could be
alleged
in
to be snitching. You can't be bragging that if niggas is saying you might have snitched and then your defense is y'all can't be mad. You know that I could talk to 12. Like, bro, what are you? This ain't looking good.
no, it
Like, on
does
some
look good.
regular shit, you could say
Right,
that.
right,
When you
right,
under the
right, right.
pressure of
I'm with
being a nigga to snitch, that
you. Yeah,
sounds
you're right.
crazy to me.
Nah,
That
I'm
sounds
with you.
crazy to me.
Nah, I'm with you 100%. I was like, I was kind of about to say the same thing. I'm like, you could talk to 12, maybe like if 12 lived beside you. Yes, yes, yes. If 12 is part of your family members. Yes, yes, yes. Why not? Say hey to them. Bye. Hey, cuzzo. Hey, neighbor. You
Yeah,
can
if you
talk
try
to them.
and get out of the
We
ticket,
talking
you
about
say you was
we
going
talking
fix you.
about interrogation saying
Right,
names like you did on the
right,
clip, nigga. That's what we
right,
talking about.
right.
That type of
When
talking.
you agreed to go in the room with them so that they could try to get you to snitch. That's what the interrogation room is. Hey, we
Right.
want to take you in this room and see if we can get you to snitch. You want to go? And you was like, yeah, I
Yes.
think I could beat y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I
Right.
could beat y'all. I'm going to go ahead in there. What?
Right. Right.
Nah, I'm
No, I
good.
don't
Take
think
me
you
to
can do
my
that.
cell. Holler at my
Go
lawyer.
ahead.
Take me to my cell, man. It's
Yeah, you
crazy.
can't do
Hit
that.
that play
You
button. Hit that play
you can't
button.
do that.
Couldn't you just post a full interview? I could, but understand I'm still on papers, people. There's certain things that I'm just not finna do for y'all enjoyment. No. I defend my name. I defend my reputation. I gave y'all facts that y'all can go fact check. That is my
So
job
what? The
as
feds,
a
the feds
PR.
gonna hear something new.
I do my own
They
shit
gonna see
as a
something
real
new
nigga.
in the footage that they sold to you. That's why. That's your reason why you can't show us because you still on parole or probation. And if I show y'all, it might be something in there that could get me relocked. Bro, they got that shit
Double
already. What are
jeopardy.
you talking about?
Right. Double jeopardy. What are you talking about?
Come on,
How y'all,
man.
how y'all
Especially
know that man? How y'all know that man
especially on the
still not
clip.
working? Why y'all trying to blow his spot up, man? That's fucked up, yo.
No, that's
Because we
true.
don't
Yeah,
respect
that's true.
snitches. That's what we
Oh,
do.
no, never mind.
Oh
Disregard
yeah,
what I
yeah.
said.
All right. We were supposed to blow up the spot. See y'all? He the only reason he don't want to show up, he say he on paperwork because he's still working. That's the only reason why. It could be,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Why
we
he
got.
can't clear his name? Why would you even say I got the whole thing to clear up my name, but I can't show because I'm still in papers? So is it safe for us to say we're gonna go with the clip? It
And I'm
should
hearing
be.
two different things because one minute he said he beat the case, and then the next minute he said he pled guilty and he on papers. Which one is it? Did you beat it?
Is he
What'd you do?
good
What
question?
happened?
Good question. Good question because he was making it seem like he beat it, but obviously he didn't because he just told us he on papers. But he was making it seem he beat it because the niggas is not smart enough to catch the alley oop. That means you actually dunked it in, or you threw in the perfect lob or the perfect way to beat this case. And you know how I know it was a case because you said people testified for you. You said
Right,
it.
and then you tried to say some slick shit and say that they testified for you, and at that point they would have been in sentencing with you at the same. No, that don't happen at the same on the same day. So just
Mm.
because they testified for you, don't mean it's not a guarantee that they was there at the sentencing. You trying to make it seem like it's automatic, like all that happened on the same day. That's not true. They
He is
testified
trying to.
way before your sentencing because
Yeah,
they
he trying to make
used
it seem
that
like that.
to determine your sentencing. You know what I'm saying?
Remember his
He did
temperature
say,
right now. Watch. Remember how he talking right now before Jack Boy man.
"Oh,
Come
it's
on.
very clear.
Remember
It's
how
very
he
clear how
talking.
he's talking." I mean,
Yeah,
I already know what is about to happen because there's no way you can talk to Jack. We already know Jack Boy's character. He's gonna come up there mad sober, like, "Come on, bro," because he don't know. He ain't gonna just throw up stuff, but he's gonna tell him the real, what the streets gonna say. Like I said, he not gonna talk to his homies like that. But Jack said he blood, so you ain't gonna talk to Jack like that. I already know you not. He gonna tell you what you should do to put your paperwork. You gonna be like, "Yeah, bro, you right, you right, you right," because you can't talk to him like that. He know the rules too, like you. Y'all in the same game. Yeah. So I already know what's about to happen.
If you want to pull up on me, pull up. We can go through
It's
this.
easy to talk to
I'll ease
a
your
regular
mind. You losing
civilian or a
sleep over
commoner
it?
like
You
that.
losing money? I got you.
Nigga, we don't
Pull
know
up on
we
me.
need your game.
I'm not hard to find by anybody that's really looking for me.
See, imagine,
So
there's
if you
no way
really
he's
want to
talking
know,
to me
nigga,
sharpen you.
go spend your money
Hard
or
to
spend your
find, pull
time.
up on
But
him to
me,
have a paperwork. It's
think
no way
I'm
you
finna
talking to
spend my
commoners like
life,
that.
or my Easter Sunday, 420 day doing this. No, this is the free smoke I'm giving y'all. And then I'm finna go run my battle rap league event.
Date night.
The half you don't support.
Date
You know what I'm saying? And I've been doing simultaneously while building my battle rap
called
career.
date night.
You know what I'm saying? The praises y'all give to the league on the battle rappers that be doing events and battling on the same day. I've been doing that.
His homie in the
So I'm finna
background,
go,
like, why he don't want to tell him that it's called date night?
you know what I'm saying? Continue to uplift and give shots to niggas that I feel like deserve them. Out of money, out of my own pocket. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit that I'm doing out here. But I'ma still take time out to address the bullshit. Cause y'all got the wrong one and the right motherfucking time this time. It's gonna be me to put a stop to the bullshit. Nah, John, we good, baby. We good. I heard him. Man, I talked
So
to
it's
none of them niggas
bullshit
either,
that them
John.
other niggas got caught
I'm
snitching.
good.
That's bullshit. You gonna put the stop to niggas exposing snitches? Is that what you saying? Like, what are
I
you
don't know.
saying, bro?
Or he either saying that right there, or he's saying that Geechee Gotti, because we could pick the names as allegations. Geechee Gotti didn't stop or prove that the narrative was wrong. Because he's the one that's going to prove or put a stop to narratives saying people snitches.
Right,
That's what
right,
that,
right.
that it
So
gotta
yeah,
mean
he
that
got to
or
be
what
saying
Sharp
that.
said.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a
Like,
good point. Good point.
what you talking about? Because last time I checked, you got to clear his name. I mean, that's what the community told
Kid
me.
Slade, Kid Slade bounced back as well. If you look at the record books, you know.
Right. Right. Last time I checked. So what you mean by that? You think they snitches? Allegedly.
Your handshakes, you feel me? Niggas talking about, I ain't got no problem with clone. Yeah. It's certain shit that you would do as a real person. Like, I don't care where the information came from, but it's two things that person can move like. As a person, if it was brought from outside of our culture, this is where we got to start drawing the line and holding people accountable. That's it. Positions like this. Why not hit me on the inbox like, yo, never had no problem with clone. Yo, bro, you want to clear this up? Give me the exclusive interview or something?
That's another thing I never understand. If your whole thing is clearing your name up, then why would you be so mad about the little community in that your name is a part of than your actual name on that paperwork that your rest of your life care about? Like you act like you're bigger in this tiny little community. You be mad at Jack Boy or somebody else in the community, bloggers, commenters. But you should be, but you don't care about who actually put out the thing to expose you, which probably came from your tail or your homies because it comes from the outside. But you care about us actually looking at it. That does not make sense to me. But they all act like that. Stop getting mad at us. Get mad at the people who put it out on you.
Like that. Nigga don't do no stand-up shit like that, but y'all glorify these cornballs. Y'all glorify these cornballs. They
No,
want to jump
nigga.
out making
No, 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 no,
excessive.
no, no,
Oh, he
no.
bit the
what
We
happens
watch
is we
their
actually
videos.
no. What actually happens is we glorify you niggas, and then your credibility come in question. It ain't got
Right.
nothing to do with no
What a
bloggers or
blog.
nobody else exposing
Exactly.
it. We start to
Exactly.
respect you niggas, believe in y'all raps and shit, and be like, you know what, I fuck with that nigga. And then
Mm-hmm.
you start to be questionable. Now that we
Yep.
not questioning the nigga, no, we
Right.
questioning you, the nigga that we put our confidence in that you was a real
Exactly.
nigga. And so
And we
now we feel
actually
down
happy.
and blue. So we like lightweight your homies, and we feel disrespected that we became a fan of you, and you a motherfucking snitch, nigga. What
Facts.
are you talking
That
about?
allegedly, but that's a fact.
Yeah,
And
that's how
actually,
it happens.
we're happy with the person that brings the allegations out first. These bloggers that you say we should be
Absolutely.
ashamed of, we actually like when bloggers hear something and bring it to our attention. It's up to us to do our due diligence stuff, but why wouldn't we like the person that bring it up first? We watch it, of course. We like them. Thank you, because sometimes it might be true, sometimes it might be fake. It's not like they saying it's true or fake. They just giving it to us to do our own due diligence. Why would
Right.
we
You
be
think
mad
it's
at Piperboy or DNA2 for doing that? No, nigga, we ain't mad at them. Y'all trying to make us cancel the niggas that's giving us the information. They was right about bad news, nigga. They was right about Audie Boom. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying? So no, we're not gonna discredit them for throwing up allegations. Now I can understand if I watch how Papa Boy do stuff. He not gonna just straight up call you nothing. He gonna let you kind of run into it and throw out like allegedlys and things of this and then he kind of clown you for stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's how he's doing it. So no, why would we be mad at his style of getting his money? Well, all he did is bring up the breaking news for us to go check out. Stop it. You don't like, and these the same niggas that watch Piperboy. He got the highest views, so all of the battle rappers is
Be right back.
subscribed to him. You understand? So they be mad at the ones that they actually watch the most.
no, that's a
when it's
fact.
their turn only though. Because we didn't hear
Mm-hmm.
him when it's somebody else's turn. We didn't hear Clone say, "No, stop! You shouldn't do that." What? I got a motto: mind your own business, people. Mind your own business. I ain't hear none of that to them. Mm-hmm. Now, what you think about bad news? Right? Why didn't you say this to us with bad news? That's your homie, right? Why didn't you make a tweet? Because you sit back being cool, like the rest of the people, and us and the fans do. It's just when we do it to you. Why do y'all do that? Why do y'all do that? No, this is just regular. We sit back and let you try to clear it up. If it sounds stupid, then we say it sounds stupid. That's it, right? Same thing you do when it's the next person on the stand. Same thing, hot seat, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to say stand because you like to snitch. I mean, allegedly.
Jeez, nigga ain't did an ounce of due diligence or tried to get no extra shred of evidence for y'all. But this is who y'all lean on for y'all information. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Why haven't you put out the footage yet to clear your name? All right,
Watch him
so
get mad.
you think I'm supposed to
Said the same thing.
play the footage for y'all when I just gave y'all everything? I can, but that's not what my mind frame is right now. I wanted to address this shit.
What
You
the?
want me to go? I can.
He forgot his excuse that fast. No, nigga, you can't because you're on papers, remember? So just say the same thing you said before. This time you said
Exactly, man.
this time, this time you just said you can. Right. So you can you? Or can't you? Because you're on papers. See how what happens when you just run your mouth, y'all? Forget. It's easy to catch these
Or
days.
you can if you feel that pressed about it.
Crazy, bro.
And then once you get the full interview, once you get your glorified information that you think you're finna get, you post it. You put it together and clone this rat. And this is another thing. Where's the black and white?
In front
Y'all
of you.
talking about this video.
In front
Where's
of
the
you.
black and
In front
white,
of you.
baby?
In front of you.
Where's the fucking
In
black and white
front
that
of
I
you.
got right here?
Oh, that you got right there.
File
I
or
don't know.
tell
I
on
mean, show
anybody.
us.
Please provide me with that before y'all. And I can't respect.
Can you hear this? Can you the nerve of this nigga? This nigga said, I got the paperwork in front of me, so I need y'all to provide me with this paperwork I have in front of me. Why? Why? He had like
Where's the
he's the
black and white?
now I can understand his homie saying that. Like I'm like if my homie got the paper, like I'm Clone's homie at the time, right? And I say, y'all need to provide the paperwork because I already seen it right here because my homie Clone got it. So I can understand me as his homie now saying that, not him. Why would you, as the person that we're asking to clear it up, say what you saying? Where's the provide me the paperwork? You mean the paperwork that's in front of you that's supposed to clear your name that you're supposed to be showing us? If we
We
had
actually
this
got the
paperwork,
audio. We got the audio and video transcript because all the paperwork is the written transcript, nigga. We see and hear you saying
clear
you
it up.
talk about paperwork,
Right,
nigga. We
right,
got the audio and video
right. That is
footprint.
paperwork.
What are you talking about? That's
It's better.
way better than paperwork. That's evidence. That is clear. You can't argue that.
Right,
Now, what you can argue is the context, and that's why people are asking you to put forth the whole video. But what you
right.
can't argue is that this is the internet. Why would they put the whole hour-long video knowing that the first 45 minutes is boring, that is only 30 seconds that you
Right.
actually snitching? That's
Exactly.
the important part, the snitching.
Exactly. The
You have
stitch
to
part.
double back and put up the whole video to add the context. That's your job as the
Yeah, I
nigga
mean,
trying to
not
say
even
the
his
game.
job. Like, even him, even me. Like, if I'm only gonna give you the context of that part of the video, or what part show that where he's trying to prove that they asked me about some type of the record label. So you gotta show us that full context, not the whole entire video. I'm sure the beginning of the video is like, "What's your name? Where you from?" I mean, dumb stuff that you not even gonna put out. Why? Why would you put that out? Just give us full context though. It's 31 seconds. You're right, Sharps and me just want maybe about 3 minutes. Probably would give us full context of whatever conversation that is. That's all you gotta give us. Not the other
Precisely.
part. Yeah, not the
Precisely.
other part that you might somehow get double jeopardy and they recharge you because you on papers. Whatever you was talking about right there. Nah, not that part. Don't let us hear that part. Let us hear just the part that you telling us that no, I'm not giving up leader. I'm giving up record label associate.
Yeah, just let us hear the part you saying that we should have heard. The part we missed when they said industry. Just play
No,
that
no,
part.
there's no way he don't got that part, Sharp. He don't got that part
I mean,
because he said he heard that part in the part we heard.
right, right,
Said
right. But he had it. He like, oh, one thing y'all didn't hear that. Yeah, bro, you just now hearing that. So when you responded, what did you hear? If you just now hearing that he said industry, when the nigga asked you, what did you respond to hearing, nigga?
no, he trying to make it something. No, I heard industry. Y'all ain't hear that? No, he said leader. Oh, at the time I must have heard industry. That's why I answered for industry answers. Right.
That's
But
a
he
balloon.
clearly said leader. He clearly
Definitely.
said, so who's the leader? And then he said it again. Any other leaders? And you said, oh, yeah, he's in jail or something, you whatever you said. Yeah, he's in jail right now. And his name is, I think, Merk or whatever the heck other name you said, SOS. The other guy in jail right now, Merk, whatever. Right. But the dude asked you leader twice. So who's the leader? If you're not, because obviously you say you're not the leader, because you already told us you separated yourself from that Rico, which means the blood part, the gang member part that you told us, right? So they asking you, so who is the leader? We can put it in context ourselves. You gave us enough information. We actually know the story, but
Yeah. See, I
just
know why he
because
don't.
we still a little bit of allegedly, and we would
Right.
still like it for you to show us. You know what I'm saying?
I know why he don't want to show the paperwork because it's going to show the full names of his co-defendants, and with those names, you could look up their chart and you could find their paperwork, and you could see if the nigga actually snitched. And so this is why I can't show y'all the paperwork because I can't show you. I gotta tell y'all SOS. I can't tell you his real name because you niggas could look that up. And then
Mm,
now I'm exposed. So this is the reason why I can't show the paperwork, unfortunately.
unfortunately, yeah, because y'all I would be caught red-handed, and I agree. I wouldn't show the paperwork either if I'm caught red-handed, but I still want to see it. But if I was you,
I would
I
have
would have
one
kept it.
message. Never, I didn't snitch, nigga. Prove that I snitched, nigga. Paperwork. I wouldn't be up here. And if I was going to do what he doing, then it's a whole full blown paperwork party.
Oh
I
yeah, got
wouldn't
it.
be doing what he doing and not showing everything. If I decided to do that, shit, we might well go all the way.
That's my point. That's been my point with all of them. If you're gonna talk it all the way through this, answer the questions we want to answer. If you're gonna talk, that's it. It's simple. Not come up here and then don't answer our questions. Then you just wasted your breath. You actually make it look worse on you. That's what they always do. Now it look worse. Try, especially him. He doing it the worst. I ain't never seen nobody talk. I don't gotta show that. I ain't gotta do that. I ain't gotta do that. At least people show us partial where we want and kind of not all. Like I was saying, he said he don't have to do it at all. Right? Imagine that. Then say that to Jack Boy. I already know he not because boy, the way Philly told, I could have guessed it.
Anybody that puts that attached to somebody's name without seeing something in black and white. Or
Oh no, that's what Sharp was talking about without seeing something in black and white. Sir, you even admitted that that snippet looked suspect. This is why you were out here right now clearing it up. So no, we don't need black and white. No, don't get mad at us for thinking that that looks funny because you already admitted that it does. Can't double back and get mad at us now. You already said, yeah, it looks funny, but it's out of context, you guys. This is the real paperwork. You're clearing it up, bro.
plain as day. I understand.
That's
You feel
just
me?
the
Like
same as
I'm a
paperwork.
realist. I can understand, but those are the facts, man. But I can get the video. I can go get in my thumb drive. I can get the video. It's over here on my Mac. It's over here on the hard drive, man. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't really out. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't that motherfucking hard to get for you, man. It's over here on the Mac. You know what I'm saying? It's over
Wait
here,
a
bro.
minute.
Like,
He's playing the same game that he's playing with the paperwork. I got it, but I'm just not going to show you. See? You see it. I'm just not going to show you. He's playing the same game with the audio. Mm, mm, mm. I got it. I got it. But it's over here. It's over here. It's over here. So just show it. Why you keep saying it's on here? Just listen. Let's listen to it, bro.
it's over here.
I don't
But I
understand
shouldn't
this
have to do that with my afternoon. When all of it is public information, bro. I feel like if you're that pressed about it, you
Let me guess. Buy it. We can buy
can
it.
go.
You told me.
Don't try to make it about that. They're saying you did 8 days on 17 years. Yeah. Go look up the public information and see how long I did. Are you going to post the whole video? No, I'm not going to post it. Will I post the clip before that where it clearly says that I did not all gang activity? Yeah, I definitely post that. Then y'all can go do y'all rest. If that's the only issue y'all have, because that's the only thing I'm saying. Y'all want some.
See, battle rap community, I told y'all, we put pressure on them and they changed their minds just like that. See, he just said it. Now he will. No, it doesn't matter that if he show us, he's gonna get in trouble again because he's on papers. We got him. He said he gonna post it, y'all. I will post it. I'm gonna clear it up now. I know I said I wouldn't, but I will.
I'm gonna post the whole video. What about the facts that I just gave y'all? You said this, nuts. You said this. Don't worry, I hear you over there. You said that. I'm a civilian. I don't give a fuck if he told or not. This battle rap, we don't care. I mean, but some people care about their reputation, homie. So yeah, I got time for it. I got time for my reputation. So he told them the record label on the game that's not telling stop reaching. Y'all do your paperwork. Now you got to post a link to that paperwork. I have to post a link to the paperwork that is already public information. The little man said he told.
Wow. Now I'm starting to believe he didn't have too many paperwork parties, y'all. He asked the comment, he said, I gotta show y'all the link. You know that little link that we be asking for that we can actually go find it quick? First of all, we don't know your name, we don't know nothing. How are we supposed to find it if you don't give us the link? It's public, y'all. Go find it. Like, bro, give us the link. How are we supposed to find it? Oh my god.
In the store.
That's the first thing we know you got to do.
Niggas like that, yeah.
Oh, we raining
Yeah,
there.
say what? I confirm. I mean, y'all see it in black and white, bro. I did not get charged for criminal gang activity. Y'all trying to get.
He know we don't got the paperwork, but he just told us y'all can see it in black and white that I didn't get this and that. But you know we gotta go pay for that. What are you talking about?
Bro, ain't nobody asking you if you got charged for. We asking if you
I
snitched about
know,
other
right?
people
He didn't
doing
even show
criminal
us,
activity, bro.
right?
Why
And
is
he
he
didn't even
keep
show us
telling
that
us?
part. He said,
Why he keep
"What are you
asking us and telling us about criminal activity? Nobody's asking you that, bro. What are you talking about? Come on, man. Stop.
Yes, I'm not in the rain. It's raining though. I'm on the video though, so keep telling me.
Me to prove something that I proved to the people that, you know what I'm saying, had my life on the line. You want me to go the extra mile to prove it to you again? Make that make sense, bro. Make that make sense. Reaching how I ask a question shit don't sound right without a lawyer. Man, the case is really weak. Niggas just open their mouth for nothing. I know who to, bro, yeah, it's in here. It's in here. I'm not finna do all that. It's in here. It's in black and white. That's why I said, what a black and white. It's in black and white. I can go to that page, yay. I read this in the day room in Cobb County, where I was the store man, sending money home every week. General population.
Look at the ground. You gonna see ice. Look.
But I did what? All right. I unscrolled to the end, but these dudes act like they couldn't get paperwork. Let Jack up. Where you at, Jack? Where you at?
Oh, here go Jack. Here
Yo,
go
bro,
Jack.
can we chop? Yeah, pull up, Jack. Pull up. I got a little time, Jack.
Uh oh. Uh oh. How are we gonna get the Jack?
What's about to get to the bottom of it?
Quick. I told you it's ice.
It's not a fake page. He's just misguided and a muggy
Cover the car.
believer.
It's ice coming in. Tell her put the thing over the car. The ice coming in. Tell mommy. Just tell mommy it's icing outside. She knows you did. Close the door. Mommy, don't.
Check.
Yo, hold it down for me, Sharp, please, sir, if you don't mind.
Yo, gang.
Yep, yep. Yeah, this nigga clone is definitely crazy, man. This nigga crazy, bro. Small case of talking too much, man.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I've been waiting for forever just to get to this part right here. Like
Could have started it from here, man. What was your antenna? That master's degree,
he
man.
wanted to he wanted to hear the whole John, but then it was like he had the other bull up here, and he was just like talking through every sentence. I'm like, all right, y'all ain't even letting him say shit. About to incriminate himself. Y'all keep stopping it.
Oh, everything is a battle rap bar, man. We gotta break it down to the smallest denominator. Unless you go tell us to
Nah,
fast
man,
forward
I'm
it,
not.
it ain't
Dog,
working.
he said he didn't hear it, so I just wanted him to hear it. So can't break everything down. Sometimes you gotta listen to the whole statement and then you go from there.
Nah, that's how you get bamboozled, man. Letting a nigga finesse you, just keep talking and you just
No,
listening.
it don't, we listening, but he breaking it down. But it can't break down. Sometimes you gotta let a man complete the thought, and then you be like, okay, what you just said was bullshit.
I agree. I agree.
I'm like, yeah, no, we just heard what you just said. Some stupid shit about, yeah, it's a record label. No, that's not what the clips say. You heard what you fuck you wanted to hear. I don't know, you ain't going. That's like the whole joint. The sky's black. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Maybe it is. The fuck?
Nah, I think it's more like the sky is black, and because the reason that it's black is because all lit, and then you stop them right at the sky is black. Is what we doing. We not trying to hear nothing past the sky is black until we understand why you saying this dumbass shit. Right? That's what I think we doing. You saying let him say the sky black and get to saying the ground blue and say whatever else he think, and then try to remember all of his blunders and come back and
Oh no, I'm not saying remember all of it. I'm saying complete the fucking one thought. Y'all saying the sky is black, and it's like, okay, now we can address that. Yeah. But before he get the whole thought out, it was like, yo, all right, put the pause. All right, press pause. All right, press pause. It's like, all right, hold on. He didn't finish saying the bullshit first. Like, let him finish saying this dumb shit. None of it makes sense. Okay, y'all want me to play a video of me saying that I'm not about no criminal, no gang information? No, motherfucker, I don't give a fuck about that. I want to hear what the detective is saying. What are you talking about? I don't want to hear that shit. You talking about something? It was about a record label. We ain't hear none of that. Play the whole fucking 15-minute video. I don't want to hear that shit you talking about. You just talking.
Hold on.
Hey, Jack, y'all. Appreciate it, Short.
Same shit, us, man. Who knows what's going on? Yeah, I already know it. So I started hearing about this shit last night. I ain't know the fuck going on. What I really want to tell you is until like the paperwork you got in front of you, until you actually go through it, people still gonna say what they say. Just to let you know. Like that's really what I want to let you know. And you know that's why I said what I said, bro. You know this public information, gang. I understand that, right? And I do understand that. But more people are nosy than they actually gonna go find the paperwork. So what I'm trying to tell you is, as far as like you said, like in a sense, people got reputations and shit. Like as far as you battling and shit like that, you still gonna hear people say it to you. They gonna use it as an angle. People still gonna stay and talk shit online until the paperwork is actually read. It's never gonna go away because what you thinking that, and that's why I agree. Not part. Yeah, that's why I agree with. That's why I said like, you know what? I will go get the clip and show that nigga. I'm gonna show the length of the interview, and then I'm gonna show the part that negates everything else that they don't want people to see. You know what I'm saying? Like it's simple as that, bro. Like, and I thought me coming up here explaining that, showing that nigga, I'm not running from like. Bro, paperwork parties, you know how we give it up. That's why it's out here like this. This is how we give it up in there. Nah, but look though. But this is you gotta acknowledge though. In that paperwork party, if you got the paperwork, just read that shit, gang. Like I will say that. But if you're not gonna do that, then the clip is cool too. But like if you got it, gang, just clear your name. I'm be honest with you. You talking about like cause this I'm gonna keep it. Oh yeah, not all of it. What I'm talking about is the meat and potatoes. The meat and potatoes is in the thumb drive. Yeah, it's not in black and white. Okay. Yeah, we had to bring a thumb drive up there because this whole discovery was a terabyte long. That's how much it was. You seen that? You seen the table of contents? No, yeah, I do see it. It's a lot.
Now you can pause it. What did you just hear right there?
How is it in? What did he say? A hard drive or something? Did he say a hard drive?
Say what you were about to say. I'm gonna see if you got it. Say what you were about to say.
I'm trying to figure out how it's not in the paperwork. How it's not in the paperwork, but it's in the drive. I'm trying to figure that out.
Yeah. How? Because some of the times, whenever you in the interrogation rooms, depending on what you're saying, they're not gonna put that in the paperwork. Right. So he did all that shit talking about paperwork this and paperwork that and paperwork this and paperwork that. What was going on in that damn interrogation room ain't even in the paperwork.
Not even
by his own admission, though. By his own admission is the crazy part.
So now he gotta produce a video. Why? Because he just said to Jack Boy Man, because he wasn't gonna lie about it, that whatever it's not even in the black and white. So he went through that whole hour-long diatribe.
But I think that might be the spin, though. The spin is it is in black and white. I gotta say it's not in black and white because I only could show the video. And I'm only gonna show the part of the video I want to show. So I gotta make it seem like me snitching is not in black and white. So I believe the reason he's saying that it's not in black and white is because it is.
Listen,
but it
is in black and white. But if you're trying to tell us that it's not, that means it's worse for you. That means you are a snitch until a video drop. You are that.
Exactly.
So you done jammed yourself up by saying that it's not in black and white.
Get your shit off, right?
But it is. It has to be in black and white because unless he's talking about only the whole video. It's not in black and white.
Yeah, the body cam.
But when he said that Jack Boy's talking about the meat and potatoes, where say like me and Sharp was saying the mark out spots of the paperwork party, because you say you had paperwork parties. So how did you prove with paperwork parties that you're not a snitch? Because that's the only reason for the paperwork party. That means you had to mark out stuff, the meat and potatoes that this Jack asking
Cause
for.
he
You said
lying.
he got it all in one thing.
1 terabyte
That
hard drive.
yeah,
Right.
that's not the same thing as the interrogation. I don't think he's saying what Jack's talking about, the meat and potatoes of the paperwork. So how can that part not actually be in the
In the
paperwork too?
paperwork and only
What are
Listen,
you
be on
talking
man.
about?
right. He's spending himself.
Hey,
So yeah, he lost himself.
he
I think
killing
he lost.
himself. So now, guess what? Since you say it's not in the paperwork, I don't give a fuck. Now I want to see the whole video from when they cut the camera on till they cut it off. I don't want to see nothing else. I don't want to see an edited version. I don't want to see a
Did
Chat
Jack buy
GPT
that?
version.
Jack
I
bought
don't want.
that?
Don't nobody buy it. Everybody say he's snitching.
No, I'm saying that Jack buy it right here. Hold on, I got. Can we
Oh
hear
no,
a
you gotta
little
listen to
bit
what
more?
Jack say.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Potatoes, the meat and potatoes is in the thumb drive. Yeah, it's not in black and white. Yeah, we had to bring a thumb drive up there because this whole discovery was a terabyte long. That's how much it was. You seen that? You seen the table of contents? No, yeah, I do see it.
See what I'm saying, Sharp? The thumb drive is not the same thing as the
Yeah,
drive
that's
that he just
crazy.
showed us
Right.
with the interrogation. Because he just said the thumb drive is like this little, but he just showed us a big something hard drive with the so-called interrogation on.
And
He
he's
just showed
basically
us.
trying to say the reason why it's not in the paperwork because it was too much, as if it's not enough paper to print the shit. Like, so are you saying that it's not? They didn't write down that you snitch, and the only version of it they got is on camera, or are you? What are
I
you
don't
actually
know.
saying?
It don't make sense, Sharp.
It
He
don't
just
make
really
sense at all.
spitting
It
it
don't
for
make
real.
no. Yeah,
That
he got on
don't
the
make
blindfold
sense.
trying to hit a
He tried to
pinata
make,
and don't know where it's at.
yeah, he tried to make
Yeah.
it act like that's the same. What Jack just told him he got to show is the same thing that the I guess Philly's asking him to show the whole interrogation. That's
Right.
not what Jack's saying. Jack not asking for the interrogation. He said you got to read the paperwork, not all the paperwork. The meat
No,
and
that's not what
potatoes.
Jack's saying. Go ahead, let it play. That's not what
It's
That's what
Jack's
all
he
saying.
just
good
said.
until you. It's
But he
all
said
good
that he
until.
Let
already
let,
said that.
let
Yeah,
it
when he
play.
was talking by himself, he was good. This is the moment. You're right. This is the moment we was waiting for, and it's not really the Jack. It's just anybody that would have questioned him. I believe he would have slipped up because Jack didn't really put no pressure on him yet,
All
but
right, let
he
it play.
already slipping up, and that's
Let
crazy.
it
Cause
play.
yeah, go ahead, let it play. That's crazy.
Not gonna do that. Then the clip is cool too. But like, if you got it, gang, just clear your name. I'm be honest with you.
See what I mean,
Like,
Philly? He said the clip is cool too. If you're not gonna do what I tell you to do, which is the meat and potatoes. So
Let
he's
it
talking about two
play.
good. I'm
No,
just
let
saying.
it play.
What do you mean? No, you gotta agree with that's
Watch.
what
Let it
Jack said.
play.
So
Just
if
let it
Jack, but I'm telling
play.
you, Philly, if Jack switch up his tone, then I'm gonna clown Jack too.
All right, let it
Because
play.
Jack acting like he only want one. He not asking for the clip part. He don't want that part. He want
If that's
to
what you
show
think,
the
let it
paperwork.
play.
That's what he just said. It's clear.
In that paperwork party, if you got the paperwork, just read that shit, gang. Like, I will say that. But if you're not gonna do that, then the clip is cool too. But like, if you got it, gang, just clear your name. I'm be honest with you. Talking about like, cause this I'm gonna keep it. Oh yeah, not all of it. What I'm talking about is the meat and potatoes is in the thumb drive. Yeah, it's not in black and white. Yeah, we had to bring a thumb drive up there because this whole discovery was a terabyte long. That's how much it was. You seen that? You seen the table of contents? No, yeah, I do see it. It's a lot of paper. Yeah, but what I'm telling you is like the bond here and all that. To be honest with you, people necessarily don't care about that, gang. They want to know what you have that's going to dispute what's in that video. And in that video, all they do here is the name hurt. And that's why I can't coming from you with the true facts. You know what I'm saying? And I thought like the fact that nobody knew why the officer said so. Who else was in the industry? Because he said it. It's on the tape that's going around. He said it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't hear the word industry, but I am gonna give you the. That's what I said. I'm gonna go back and listen. I'm gonna go back and listen. Just hit my jack, be like, bro, say less. You feel me? My girl had to point it out to me. She was like, "Didn't he just say the word?" Yeah, no, I'm gonna go back and listen. But I understand, like a listener not knowing the backstory wouldn't know why he even said that. So you wouldn't even. And then the audio is like trash. You feel me? But you can hear it. You know what I'm saying? So I just ask people to go do that. Along with that, and you know what I'm saying? Actually, why don't we have the full video? And on top of, I didn't get charged with no criminal gang activity. Mm-hmm.
Now, what I will say is, what I add is, well, like I said before, until niggas get the whole paperwork and all of that. Right now, it's just like, because a lot of niggas want to give you the benefit of the doubt. Niggas know you always been solid and shit like that, but that video look bad, so niggas is waiting for the dispute to it. And the record label, look, hold on, hit me real quick. And the record label shit sounds legit, but until niggas see it, it don't, just saying it doesn't necessarily right now negate what we can see in the physical, which is that video. So that's why you got niggas in your comments saying they want you to read the paperwork or at least give the rest of the video, because for them right now it's not enough, gang. And I'm not gonna lie, even for me sitting over here, gang, like if it was one of mine, like directly around me, we going through that work. And like we sitting down and watching everything. You know what I mean?
We would have been through that. You would have peeped the whole video. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If it was like that. But you know what I'm saying? I feel what you're saying, bro. Like, I'm a realist, bro. I know how to look at shit. What Jack saying.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like,
Jack said, I'm going through the paperwork. He said, I would have showed you the whole video. Jack said, I'm going through your paperwork. That's how paperwork parties is. He's not only going through all that paperwork, he's going through any video you got too. Any minutes, all that. So he said, nah, yeah, and I would have showed you the video. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Paperwork. All right, let Jack tell him exactly what he needs to do. Let's tell Jack.
It's clarified.
We already heard Jack
who else was in the industry.
2 times.
Why else would he be asking me anything about the industry? He don't know the record exec and the label exec terminologies to ask me who's the record officials, the CEO, the CFO, who's the A&R. He's not going to ask that. He asked me who's the leaders and who else is in the industry. Because he was trying to get to the record label to verify.
Sharp, he just admitted that he said leaders. So he heard leaders like us. He heard leaders like us, but then he was going to add. He added leader. A word that clearly not there. Oh my God.
And that's why I wasn't charged with criminal street gang activity like every other co-defendant on the case. Because I had the paperwork. Even though I was able to prove them, they didn't argue that. I don't know if they argued that with their defense or not. I don't know. But I threw that alley-oop out there, and I had the paperwork for it because I was in charge.
I don't know what they argued, bro. How you don't know that?
Yo, he's just talking in circles. Let that nigga talk. He's talking in circles right now.
But look what he said, though, Sharp. He said, I didn't get charged with criminal activity, but I got charged, and he showed us with double RICO. 2 things of RICO. Right. And one thing about RICO is simultaneously in a RICO, you automatically get charged with. That's what he told us at first. That's what we already knew. So how again did you not get charged with criminal activity, but charged, not convicted? You just said charged. So how is being charged with a RICO not the same thing as being charged with gang activity? When you just told us that's what it is. He keep misspeaking, y'all. Look.
No, he keeps saying the same thing over and over again. Just let that nigga talk.
I wasn't charged with criminal street gang activity like every other co-defendant on the case. Because I had the paperwork. Even though I was able to prove them, they didn't argue that. I don't know if they argued that with their defense or not. I don't know. But I threw that alley-oop out there, and I had the paperwork for it. Because I was in charge of doing all that, because I had one already. But, you know what I'm saying? That's neither here nor there. What I am going to do, because
why is he talking like that?
Still having that doubt. And I told my homie,
he just admitted it's neither here nor there. That means I said all of that for no reason. That's what neither here nor there means.
Exactly what that means.
But you were saying it with so much emphasis.
Right.
Like it was actually important. But then that's neither here
nor there. Right.
Come on, bro. That don't fit the way he was just talking.
This should be enough. Like, it's clear, like, if the nigga wanted to post the whole, whoever got it, whoever had it, post the whole thing. Why didn't they send the whole thing? Why we only got this 30-second? You know that ain't how they came on. You know that ain't how it ain't ended like that. So why didn't you post the whole thing? But if I am, but if what I'm saying makes sense.
I say you said you got it. You said you got or if I heard that wrong, do you have the clip that
it's in the thumb drive. Right. Go sort through it. Yeah, I got it. I ain't touched this since you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because this is what I'm trying to tell you. What you at this point, what you saying sounds legit. Niggas just want to see the physical.
Say less. I can understand that.
Like
I can understand that.
Like the way you're explaining it, it can sound understandable. Like, you know what I mean? They had it fucked up. I just told them who was the owner of basically what you're saying, who was the owner of the record label. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, with the industry word, you feel me? He asked me who's in the industry, and that's why they cut it off at that clip or started it at that clip. You feel me? Because right before that clip, it's clear, bro, I denied all gang activity. Like through the whole interview, I'm denying all gang activity.
I understand that part. So that's what I'm saying. If you're saying. Yeah, if you saying that what we seeing is you saying like Hertz is the CEO of the label type shit, goddamn, then what niggas want to see is the rest of the shit that clarifies that, because we don't got the rest of the context. So what we do got is just Clone sitting there and him asking who's the leaders and, as you say, who's in the industry, and then you reply with Hertz name, and I think you also said whoever it is before, they locked up now or something like that. So it's like us seeing that now it's just like, all right, what physical do we got to go against that? And then when you saying that there's more context to it, we just want to now see more context. So if you have the context as your homie, I'm telling you, put out that context. That's what clears your name.
What time are you closing? What time are you closing?
I know.
Because if you're saying that there's no black and white for that interview, like that interview isn't in a transcript in black and white, then and you have the rest of it, then we want to see the rest of that content. You know what I mean? Because at that point, if what you're saying is that then not that it don't matter, but to what we have seen, the paperwork that you have don't matter, because what people are going off of isn't in paperwork. You see what I'm saying? Like if you answer back with the same thing. You get what I'm saying? Because we get that you got your paperwork for your case, but what people are actually looking for to clear your name isn't in the paperwork, is what you're saying, right? Yeah.
So another narrative. No. Go ahead and explain.
So then, basically I'm done. I'm just saying. So if if the rest of the context is in the video, then people want to see that. You know what I mean? Like people, that's what's going to
not gonna post the whole video.
Yeah, but niggas don't need all 15 minutes. But that's what I was about to say. Niggas don't need all 15 minutes. Now I will say all 15 minutes will be best. I'll take it that much as well. All 15 minutes would be best to fully clear. There's no question.
The fully entertain motherfucker.
I mean, you could. No. I'm keeping it all the way gangster with you, brother. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not coming off. Like I'm not trying to be funny or none of that. I'm just telling you, like, the full to where niggas can have everything and break down everything as they watching it and get nothing interrupted. You know what I mean? Shit like that. That would make the most sense. But to, you know what I mean, to not have to do that, if you have the important parts of what's needed, if you could put that out to where it gives more context into what's going on, you know what I mean, then boom.
Nah, solid, bro. You feel me? I think you accomplished exactly what brother was hinting to. You feel me? As far as getting to the bottom of it. Now you did that righteously.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Like I said, bro, I'm one of the niggas that got, man, you know how it is. You know what I mean? You know we on, but you also know we stand on. So it's like,
if it's 31 seconds, then it's obviously a gang member that put it out on you.
Yeah, niggas just want to see what negates.
He don't want to acknowledge that part. Like, we don't know you be in, or 31 is not associated with what you claim to be. So you need to go check your homies for putting it out there. 31 seconds of clip. Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? So that go ahead and makes my story that much more justifiable. And then I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? I put the ice on the guy. I do have an event to run. So, you know what I'm saying? Please don't talk me to death or tag me to death. But I
gonna lie, when I get off of here, until you drop it, I ain't got shit else to say about it. I'm just gonna wait on your clip.
Like, you ain't running from what? Tell them who, like, I got you, but nah, right side, bro. Appreciate you for pulling up here and being a mediator for the ones who aren't fully convinced yet. You know what I'm saying?
You already know, gangster. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas just, I will tell you this, though. Niggas just gonna be waiting on it like DJ Academics was waiting on Kendrick. That's what I will say.
Look at you.
They said, I'm just keeping it honest with you, nigga. It's on the internet. So you know niggas gonna have they little countdowns and shit. You know what I mean?
I got you. That one thing I do.
Already gangster. I ain't gonna tell you to death. I'm holler at you.
Look at this nigga putting up the paperwork like he accomplished his goal.
I'm finna say I gotta buzz you off when you got.
And the whole time the paperwork didn't have nothing to do with nothing. It was just for theatrics.
Jack Boy was like, "Yup, that video is best. For you to clear your name, that video is best."
Right. Since I said he didn't catch that. Oh, it's not in my paperwork if I snitched or not, or he didn't want to act like he caught it. He like, all right, bet. So since it's not in this paperwork, because everything should be in your paperwork for sure. Since it's not in your paperwork, all right, let's get this full videos that you claim that you got. The 15 minutes, I don't know if that's. I don't want to hear the whole 15 minutes. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would like to see if they're talking about the industry or not, just to see if he's lying or not. But I don't know if that. I think that was settled
Well,
the case.
all this happened on Sunday. They gave him 48
Still ain't dropped.
hours, and today niggas is running around calling him a snitch. Now they gave him 48 hours. Cause you talking something this right here, my zip drive is right here. It's right here. It's right here. Like, oh, okay, well, you can
So
clip
that's what
15
I
minutes
missed.
off.
So that's what I missed. So they gave him not 59 hours. So 48 hours.
When Jack Boy was like, you know, motherfuckers gonna start the clock. You heard when he said that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's how I usually go. You say you got it, and you saying you ain't gotta go get it. What's the name said he had to go get it? Adi Boom's like, I gotta go down to the court. I gotta do this. Like, all right, well, we're gonna give you a couple days, nigga. That nigga was saying this right here. Like, all right, well, this right there, nigga. All right, put the zip drive in. Clip the 15 minutes of the beginning and up until that point, and then a couple of minutes after that, and then we out of here. We done. But he told me something. I ain't gotta do this. I ain't gotta do that. I ain't gotta fucking prove nothing. I ain't gotta do. Oh, all right, nigga. All right, cool. So then, next thing you know, that's why you see battle facts up there like you a snitch, and everybody else on Twitter was like, "Yo, he a snitch."
And that's today. You say what? 24 hours.
That was today. That was today.
Oh,
Facts got a video up right now.
Wow, they did today.
Yeah, today.
Wow. So he ain't even responded again since then, clone.
He
He's
ain't
been
said
hiding.
nothing.
Nothing at all.
Pretty much.
Wow.
I got better things to do than defend myself. Okay.
Case closed, Johnson. Or are we gonna have to wait? I mean, I don't. Yeah, we ain't gotta wait. He said he already was told by his fellow associate there that he looked like he was respected. That he only got a certain amount of time. He knew the time was going
Yeah,
fast.
Jack Boy Man
So,
told him. Jack told him.
Yeah. I know they usually give in that nation like 59 hours. I know they give him 50. 59 is tied to a lot of stuff. I know that much.
All right, well, that means
And
tomorrow then, right?
Wow, if this is Sunday, like you said, yeah.
Yeah, that means he got till Wednesday night, I guess, if it's in that nation.
Jack, yep.
In the meantime, between time, I'm going to go to the gym, lift some heavy shit up, and put it down.
Oh, yeah.
Later.
Pause that on the way out.
He said the gym.
Say what?
He said
I
the
don't
gym.
give a fuck what he said.
All right, number one, I'm from Philly. We don't do all that nut ass pause shit.
Nigga, I said pause.
You can pause all you want. You probably don't go to the gym.
If you don't do pause, why you offended?
Exactly.
No, I'm just letting you know. I ain't offended at all. I ain't offended at all. That pause game is weird to me. We out here, like I said, I'm from Philly. That pause game is weird. We don't just assume niggas is gay. Y'all just assume everybody is gay. Shit is weird. Like that pause game is just weird. Period.
Nah,
And
it's
plus,
not
you
an
from New
You don't
York,
assumption
play.
of you
so
You
being
don't
I
play.
gay.
get it.
Yeah, you
You
don't play the game.
misread
You
the
don't play
whole
the
game,
game,
bro.
right? You don't know the game because you don't play it. So that's not an assumption that you're gay.
Yeah,
So you
you
don't even know how
misread
to
it all.
play.
But y'all
So,
only
like
play
you
it when
said,
people hold up. Y'all trying to tell me that it's not an assumption of gay, but if somebody says something suspect, especially as a male, y'all say pause when it sounds gay.
right?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
That's
What you
that's
said
Exactly
assuming
what
sounds
it
that
gay.
is.
But
somebody's
we're not
saying
saying
some gay
no.
rhetoric.
No,
So
but
that's
No,
not
we're
that's
making
assuming
you.
it seem
somebody's
So
like
saying
we
gay
that's
saying
rhetoric.
that
you.
you're gay. That's what you just tried to make it seem like. We saying that you're gay.
You're
No,
gay.
we
We're not
just
saying
saying
that.
that your
It's
language is a
it's
little
right.
crazy. Is all we saying.
Suspect.
Yeah,
Pause.
yeah.
But
And
all
it's
right, this is
used
why I
as
don't make.
just to
If
make a
I'm not,
laughing gesture on the way out, pause, or on the way in, or just in time between time. It's not really about being gay or none of that. It's really a
Nah.
funny, jokey
Right.
thing.
It's a jokey game.
You
Right.
taking it too far.
That's why I
Actually,
said y'all think
I
it's
guess
weird
that's
because
why
the
y'all
we don't.
original.
y'all get
I
offended.
was
That's
like you,
why
so
we
I
don't
get
play
it.
that shit out here. That
No,
shit's
that's why I
weird.
said
What
because
the fuck?
some people get offended by it. That's why they think it's weird. It's a
I'm
game.
like, yeah, I don't do all that
It's a game.
weird
It's a
stuff out
jokey
here,
game.
Yeah, the
man.
more
Nah.
offended you get about it, the more people going now start to assume things, right? That's
No,
how it
that's
works.
just
Most
because
definitely.
y'all
That's how I
play
go.
that game and that's the way y'all take it. Y'all play that
No,
game. We just talk straight
we
like
had
men. We just talk straight.
Nah, men
like
always joke since the beginning of time. Niggas been joking around, pulling each other leg. Pause. That shit been going around.
forever.
White people call it busting the balls. Pause.
No, no,
That shit
no, no,
been
no.
going around
See, all
in the
right, hold on.
time. What you talking
Let me
about?
explain something to
He
you.
know that
It's
he know he know that.
I work around white
locker room
folks.
talk. Is
They
water cooler
play the
talk.
game.
Is that type of shit. What you talking about?
Hold on. Say that again.
Is water cooler talk? Is motherfucking lunchroom talk? Is man talk? I don't get what you're talking about.
Nah, bro. I
Yeah, it's
hang
regular.
around white
It's
folks
definitely
and they
regular.
play gay games, bro.
And
And
you tell
y'all
him to stop.
and that's white. They don't play that shit with me. But that's how white folks move, and that's how they play. They play these little gay games. That's why when you watch their little funny movies, there's a lot of gay antics and stuff like that.
All right.
Bro, this ain't about right or
So
black. I'm simply
No, no,
telling
no,
no,
you
no,
I'm
no,
trying
no.
to
that
tell
I'm
you,
not,
like
no,
niggas.
no, no.
what
I'm
I'm
asking.
saying is in my
So you saying
world,
that the white boys is gay? So yeah, what you trying to say? You assuming that they're gay because they play gay games, right? What
I'm
you
just
saying?
telling you the games that they play, and the games like I said, we don't play them little gay games. We don't assume motherfuckers don't do all that slapping and man. Listen, no, we don't. We just don't play all
So
them
let me ask you this.
Yeah,
weird
we
ass
don't
gay
Let me
either.
games,
ask
That's
you
and
why we
this.
man,
say
like I don't
pause.
know.
That's why we say
Right,
pause.
right.
I mean,
But
like I
even
said,
through
you
that
know,
gang
it's
shit
just a
that you just
regional thing. Y'all do things differently. I
nah,
get
it's
it.
not a regional thing. Let me ask you a question. When you was a kid and you had like a sleepover or something and the first person went to sleep, y'all ain't fuck with him, y'all ain't put shit on his face or no shit like that.
That's
Y'all ain't
regular.
had no practical jokes or no shit like that.
Of course they did.
That's all.
You ain't never gave a nigga a wedgie, none of that type
You know
shit.
that. You know they
All
extra
right, let
tough in
me.
Philly, so he gonna say no.
No, it's not
They
about
extra
being
tough.
tough. It's like number one, I wasn't this size my whole life. Number one, so I knew what it felt like to get bullied and have to stand up for yourself. And my mom and my pop was like, "Don't come in here talking that you got bully shit." So I had to be able to stand on my own too,
Oh,
and,
so you
and, and
was
get
the
and
nigga
get
getting the
access. Listen, we
wedgie.
don't.
I get it.
So we don't, huh?
Yeah, I get it. You was getting the wedgie, so now you got a disdain for niggas that play like wedgie type gang, because all it is like a
Oh
wedgie
no,
type
I
shit.
ain't never get no wedgie, but bullying is bullying. I mean, I don't like bullies, and so that wedgie game ain't gonna fly with me. But
Right. But you only
yeah,
get
that
bullied.
whole, I mean, as far as
So I
like just
never
the
look
gay
at.
games, we never looked at that. We never
So what
like
is bullying? What's bullying to you? Because from my perspective, a
He
bully
just
is
said
putting
wedgie.
up.
He just said wedgie.
a bully is like you in the line, and once you get your nuggets, I'm like, yo, good luck, and I tip your tray over, put your food in mine, and I
So
keep
see,
it
me, I
pushing.
look at that as playful because that means I'm just gonna do it to you. It's bullying only if you don't do nothing back. Now you soft,
Wait, wait,
so you're
wait,
getting bullied.
wait, wait.
No, he's true.
That's
That's 100% true.
And I'm
It's a
not saying
game
you
if
actually
we
hold on.
do
put a
it
That's
nigga in
100%
that
together.
true.
position.
That's
It's a
100% true. That's
game if
not
y'all
bullying.
doing to
It's a
each.
game
No, it's a
if you
game if
not
you're doing it back
soft.
and forth.
Right.
It's
If you're
only
not
bullying
soft,
if
No,
it's
you
a
there
don't
is
do
no
nothing.
doing it back and forth. With a bully, I'm taking your food and then I'm gonna keep it pushing. That's just how it's gonna go. On
no. That's
lunchtime,
when
if I
you
like
nah.
what you
That's once you've been bullied, right? But the
Right.
first time a nigga play with me, oh, we playing. So if you trip me up, I'm about to trip you up. You don't get the satisfaction of tripping me up, and then I walk off like, oh man, why you do that? No, now we got a game going. This what we do.
That's a fact.
all right, yeah, y'all play all the way different. You don't get to fucking trip me at all if I don't know you and I don't know you.
Get run
We're
off,
not
go tell
playing
their
that.
friend.
That see, people do little things to test you to see if what you're gonna do. So I don't know what they
So
do
you
over there in
wasn't
New York.
bullied.
Bro,
So
It's
you
you
like
was
wasn't,
you
it's
ain't
like
grew
bro.
up in
you
You,
do little.
bro.
It
You
starts
said
off
you
as
was
like
bullied.
little shit, and it
We
builds up when
always saying
somebody's trying
no.
to bully you.
All we saying is we don't call that bullying. If you like you say you was, or you acting like you was, fight back every time somebody did any little thing to you, then we wouldn't call that you getting bullied, sir. You called it that.
right, right.
You
And in the
called it.
hood, that's like
I
the
call
regular,
that
that's
you
the
just
concrete jungle. That's how
don't
you
take
get
no
raised.
jump. How's that you getting bullied when you actually beat up niggas that do any little tiny thing to you that you don't take
No,
no
I
gain?
didn't say I get bullied. I didn't
You
like
just
bullies,
told
so I
us you
see
got
it.
bullied when I was younger. You just said the
I
whole
said, yeah,
story. You
motherfuckers
forgot,
would
Right,
try to.
right.
I listen. I
bro.
was
We
little,
heard
when
So
that.
so I
if
had
they
to learn how
tried
to
to
get
bully
active
you, then
early.
you did what I explained. If they only tried because they wasn't successful. If they
Yeah, they
successfully
wasn't as
bullied you,
successful at
then you
all.
went home and
So
told your mother, and your mother told you don't get bullied. But
There
that's
we
what you
go.
just told us.
That's what you told us, though.
no, I said you couldn't do that. I understand
But
how
you
people would go home and do that, but that wasn't a thing where I was at. You could not. You couldn't do that.
so why did
It
you
was just.
tell us
It was
that
a
your mother
known
told?
thing.
Why did you just tell us your mother told you not to
No,
get
I
bullied?
don't know how y'all grew up. I grew up with my mom and my dad. So it was like my dad and my mom would tell you, don't be coming home talking about somebody bullying. We had these conversations before anything even happened. So you knew if anything happened out here, you knew what to do. You knew how you better handle it. You know how to carry this. It
So how
wasn't
do
like,
you ever
oh,
start thinking bully? I was taught the same thing, so I never in my brain thought I got bullied
you've never
because my
seen bullies
folks told me
before.
to fight back. No,
We
because
get that. So my thing is this. So you don't know a bully when you see one.
Yeah,
I've
for
been
sure.
bullied by the police. I'll give
I
you
don't
that.
care about that. I'm talking about
Security
regular
guards,
people.
shit
You've
like
never
that.
seen
Shit like
people.
that.
All right. Well, like I said, I grew up
But
in
if
a
we
good. So
talking
I
about a
see it,
man that's
and
in
I grew up
front of me that
around
got
white
a
folks,
problem, now I don't get
and I went
bullied
to
by
school with a
regular
lot of
men.
white folks. I'm not talking about getting bullied by regular men. You see other people getting bullied. I've done shit to people, and I done court charges because I done shit to people trying to help other people out. So don't tell me about I know bullying when I see it. I don't go for that, and I don't like
Yeah,
seeing it.
nobody likes bullies. I don't understand what you're
Right.
saying. You making it seem like I'm saying I'm cool with bullies. What are you saying?
Nah,
What are you
No,
trying to
what
say?
I'm saying
right.
is, as
We don't
far as
like
like
bullies, though. We
how
just call
things,
bullying
what I'm
different.
saying, as far as
That's
like
it.
me seeing gay shit and seeing gay games is done by a whole lot. Like that pause game will be done by white people in Philly. That's why in Philly we don't play that pause shit.
But how
So
when it's white people in
so
Philly
I said,
playing it?
all right, I don't know what they playing. I ain't around white folks on a regular
You
basis. I
just
don't
said
have to
they
deal
play
with
the
that.
balls game. I thought you
No,
just
I
said the
said
white
they
people play
don't
the
play.
balls.
I said they do gay games. I don't know about this pause game. I know white
Oh,
people play that pause game. They actually play gay games where they slapping each other on the dick and all types of punching each other on the dick and all types of weird shit.
Yeah. We would say that's all pauses stuff. Do you agree?
What's that?
You just is that I said all those activities is pause ish. Do you agree?
Wait a minute. I just said that those are activities. I thought y'all do the. I thought the pause game is for people who say something suspect or gay. You mean y'all actually y'all actually do stuff to each other?
I
No,
mean,
we
if
never.
anybody,
What we
if
don't
we
do.
see people, if we see people do something like slap each other's private areas, we would say pause to them 1,000%.
Exactly, exactly. But what we don't do is assume that they gay just because they did some plausible shit, as
Right,
you're trying
because we
to
know
say that
white
we're
men,
doing.
we know white,
Right,
because we know white boys do stuff like that. We don't think
right.
they gay though, like you.
Exactly, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. But
Yeah.
salute to the game. Battle rap is like we see everything. Appreciate the feeling for pulling up. Appreciate the show for
Later.
pulling up.
The gang.
Is that twerk thing? Is that twerk thing important enough? Goodz a superstar. I'm gonna change the title to this. I think we might come right back for his
Goods
Goodz
is a
superstar.
superstar. Goods is a
I
superstar, man.
I want to hear twerk. I want to hear twerk out though.
I
I
got
want
one
to hear.
question though. One question.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Me and Lugiano, we still locked in. I'm 90% finished, man. I mean, I
Ooh,
just want to know if it's going down, man. I just
ooh,
need some
it was the same.
confirmation, man.
I mean, the confirmation is we gonna pull up on Saturday at the same time because y'all made the thing just the same as Brown.
Okay,
Now we
okay,
can't confirm it with Louisiana, but maybe he can. He showed up last time with no
right.
middle confirmation. Yeah, we know where
Mhm.
he was at. So my bet. I mean, I got faith he will show up for this time, but I can't talk for him. Is all I'm
Right.
saying. But
No, I
I'm
got
gonna
you.
be there, and if you got your bars, you can spit them with him there or not. Is what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Like I
I'm
told
going
Brown.
to. Yeah, I'm going to. I'm going to, whether he there or
So
not.
there we go.
Mhm.
So we gonna still do our thing. Whether he's just gonna be called a duck, and we gonna get our bars
Right.
off. That's what we would have did with Brown, but he showed up,
Right.
and so we're gonna do the same
But
thing this
back on
weekend.
subject though, Goodz is a superstar. I think it's worth the talk.
Okay, okay, for
Yeah.
sure. Because I mean, yeah, Twerk got to be hating at that point, right?
100%. He was a superstar before Twerk was even a star. Before Twerk was, you know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? If we keeping it real, nigga
Exactly. I
Goodz was a
heard.
superstar when he was talking to Surf, calling him dirty. He was a superstar at that point.
I mean, if you
Unbelievable.
had Surf, he would say that. That's
100%.
facts.
I think he would
So you
agree.
can't change the game. You can't change the game because you not ain't been there from the beginning to it. I mean, that's what the fans try to do. And I get your narrative because fans do the same thing. You hang around the boss and people like that came here since 2022 trying to change the narrative of battle rap. Don't know what's going on. But we're here to tell you, before you was here, Goodz was a superstar, sir.
100%.
Salute to the game. We'll talk about that a little bit more. We gotta make sure the family's okay. Appreciate it, Sharp.
Yep. Salute.
Dang, we waiting, clone. We waiting, and we can't wait, right? We can wait because he said wait. He said wait. All right, we wait. We wait.